All right, YouTube, more gotcha drama in the space. We got, holy shit, an hour and 10-minute video from our boy, Gotcha Smack. Continuing on, if you've seen on Twitter, his take and how about, gotchas needing to be better or should be better, and comparing it to either AAA games or anime adaptations. And he got a lot of shit from the community. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. The gotcha space is full of a bunch of dumb fucks. But, we're going to react to this. I'm pretty much probably going to agree with him on this video, but let's see what he said to get the entire gotcha community against him over the span of 3 days. I was in his chat for a little bit when this was going on this morning, but I was on my way to work after leaving the gym, so I literally was only listening to it while in the car for like 10 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video by yours truly. I thought we had this topic wrapped up and nipped in the bud, but apparently Twitter did not like me asking for more cutscenes.
Twitter motherfuckers are insufferable, bro. It's
in this particular video, I invited Twitter over. I don't know if they're going to show up or not, to have a very productive discussion, to go over all the rebuttals that were being made for me basically saying, can we
this is gonna be a long video, chat. I'm gonna try not to pause as much, or else this will be a 2-hour video.
So that's what we're gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be reading over chat. I'm gonna be looking at some of the things that they said to me on Twitter. I want to go over all of that. I want to show y'all what happened, because I think I'm at like 500,000 views on this literal 1-minute video of me basically alluding to the fact that we don't have enough cutscenes in these gotcha games. Cap what? You don't think I'm going to be able to control myself from pausing? Right into it. Productive discussion with Twitter. Hey, well, that's the thing. I'm expecting them to be like
true
completely. Here's the thing. I want to address this. If you're offended out of all the things occurring in the world right now, chat, out of all the topics to delve into in the world right now, if you chose to be mad about somebody saying, can we get some more cutscenes in a gotcha game, bro? I don't know what's right. I think you might need to visit a psychiatrist.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, man. Why are y'all like this? Why are y'all like this? We're literally asking for the game to be better. I know I just said I wasn't going to pause that much, but bro, I did the same shit a couple of weeks ago when I used Atelier Reslariana as an example, bro. I'm gonna show it one more time, just a snippet of it. Literally a game that makes shit. Even Heavens Burn Red, man. Even Heaven Burns Red, I would say has better storytelling than most Hoyo games, even Wuthering Waves at times. Let's go to the Atelier post so I can show you guys what I'm talking about, how the expressiveness of the characters' faces, how different this is. Look, really good new music, very expressive characters. Let me go to the actual post that has the expressive characters. That was a battle I recorded. Oh, by the way, skins as well. Yeah, leave my billion-dollar company alone. All right, here we go. This game has cutscenes constantly, and even when there's not a cutscene, the part of them talking to each other is very expressive. Because it also tells a story in a similar way. It's a visual novel style, but there's way more cutscenes. And this is a game that does the same updates, by same time frame as Hoyoverse games and Wuthering Waves and shit like that. And this game barely makes 3 million, if that. I looked, the last time they made 3 million was during a summer event, so that was definitely buffed. And obviously that's not counting Steam, but I'm not going to show the whole thing, right? But in this 5 minutes, this is all back. This is a cutscene. New music change again. Very anime as fuck cutscene. She comes out of nowhere, saves us. When they're excited and happy, they show it, they act it. It feels very anime. And this game barely makes a fucking like 1 to 5% of what a Hoyo game makes. Even ZZZ. Dude, this song is so anime. It's an anime as fuck song. Keep in mind, this is all back to back. I did a battle. There was a cutscene before the battle. Did the battle. Another cutscene. They talk. Another cutscene. Battle again. Another cutscene. Like, dude, this game makes barely anything. They make a lot of money, right? Let's be real. $1 million to $3 million is a lot of money, not counting Steam. But compared to a Hoyo game, which everyone's like, oh, Hoyo is the best at it. No, they're fucking not. They are fucking lazy as shit. Most of the time, the characters in Star Rail and Genshin, and they just stand still talking to each other. Yeah, she looks cool, doesn't she? She's a badass villain. They haven't made her pullable yet. I hope they do. Surpass your limits. God damn those titties. See the eyes, bro? Okay, cutscene ended. Then this is the, see how this is literally the in-game engine. Because then the cutscene ends and then they go to dialogue. But even the dialogue is not them just standing still talking. They're actually moving in these scenes. Okay? And yeah, Star Rail does that sometimes too, but barely at all compared to this game, which is insane. Like, a Japanese game will tell a better story, or even a Korean game will do better storytelling than a Chinese game. I'm sorry. Most Chinese companies are very bad with this shit. And a lot of people will say, oh, this game's all waifus, but there's also males too. A lot of people will not like it because of fan service or whatever, but I'm just using as an example, this game that's so much smaller does a better job at telling a story and way more cutscenes and uses the, they give you a bang for your buck. Look, another cutscene, right? Not cutscene, but this is just the regular dialogue, right? And then it goes back after this. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. Okay, they go back into another dialogue thing, and then they go right back into another cutscene again. Okay, and then another new song, and then you go into the battle. Okay, and then after the battle, there's another cutscene. Like, bruh, how is a game that makes like $1 million a month compared to 100 fucking million better at giving you more bang for your buck and using the money that you give them to give you more content, better content, than a fucking $1 billion company? Like, these motherfuckers actually care. This is what me and Gacha Smack are trying to tell you, is that these companies, Hoyoverse, even Kuro sometimes, with the Kuro's a lot better with it, but more the Hoyo games. I love Star Rail, but the devs are lazy as fuck because y'all keep defending slop and y'all keep just saying, oh, if it ain't, you know, y'all keep acting like it ain't broke, don't fix it. The devs are going to respond in kind, and then they're not going to do anything to better the game, man.
You know, I don't really understand.
Again, $1 million that game makes off of everything. And $3 million was on a summer event with fucking very flashy, showing a lot of skin. Okay, so they had a buff. The game barely makes $1 million, and it has more cutscenes than fucking Hoyoverse games. Keep that in mind.
There is to be mad
What's
about
up, V?
this, you know. Offended
What's
by
up,
a
Exxon?
video game opinion is wild. Yeah, I don't really understand that. But yeah, we had some people who were offended. It's currently at 432,000 views.
Dude, Twitter is wild, man. You want to see how bad they are, man. You know how easy it is to piss off Twitter? Okay. I gave my opinion on the, what was it? The Game Awards having Balatro and fucking Elden Ring DLC, even though it's not the game, a game that already won Game of the Year 2 fucking years ago. 4 million views. All I said is this is a game that was denied a nomination for Game of the Year over a fucking DLC from a game that came out 2 years ago in a fucking mobile poker game. And I used this video purposely because I knew it was going to make people mad because it's just a photo mode of the game that they added with her tits jiggling. Bro, they got so mad. Oh my God.
That's insane, huh?
Yeah.
262 quotes, 155 comments, and a lot of angry people. Now, I want to go over some of the things that these guys are saying. Maybe they've been cooking. First, I also just want to make you guys aware of what's been happening. Okay, so this was just 1 hour ago. Let's go over this one. He's right. Everyone's mad because he's spot. Okay, so this guy's agreeing with me. Okay, this is
very rare that happens.
This is a rare sight. Everyone's mad because he's spot on. What's going on here?
Yeah, Nikkei's story actually clears too.
Who are probably raking in billions every year really need to step up their storytelling into how they tell the story rather than just having characters stand around talking while you click and read. It could be so much better.
Yep.
Wait, bro's on my side. That's insane. Is this a gacha game or a visual novel though? I mean, come on. It actually makes sense that improving the way they tell stories could boost their profits. Gacha games rake in money from character pools. But imagine if those characters had a deeper story. Fans would love that. And hey, more love for the characters could mean more spending. Win-win, right? But hey, is there actual proof that improving storytelling leads to higher profit? Well, I would invoke God of War in Final Fantasy VII into that immediately. Hell, I'd even put Elden Ring in there, and now it's got a unique approach to storytelling, but I would say absolutely.
The thing is, like, that's a good question. Is there actually solid proof that improving storytelling leads to higher profits? The thing is, he used Final Fantasy VII Rebirth as an example. That game actually underperformed heavily compared to what they thought was going to sell. It only sold, they think, around 5 million copies, but that's only on PlayStation. It's not on PC or anywhere else. And Remake was around the same thing. And that game guaranteed cost well over $100 million to make. So they didn't really make that much profit after you total in and factor in marketing and outsourcing stuff and all of that. We don't know how much they made from the PlayStation, the PlayStation deal that they had for exclusivity, but can a deeper story? I don't know. That's a good question.
Eddie Torrent, 5 USD. Thank you. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is we don't always chat.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth trilogy has a insane looking models. Yeah, and you know what's insane? They don't even make a smidge of what Hoyoverse makes. Genshin was into the. When you guys hear this shit that's about to come out of my mouth, you're gonna lose your minds. Genshin took the same amount of time to make that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth did. 4 years in development. 4 years. That's crazy.
At what point is enough profits, right? Money giving a better story, but they make plenty of profits. That's okay. Here's the thing. People seem to think that they have to always make a profit. Sometimes you go, wow, we just went from being a small indie company to a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate to the point where I think we want to get back a little bit, and that's improve this story and maintain a customer that's been in front of us for quite some time now. It doesn't always have to be, we need to make another dollar. You know what I mean? And I guarantee you taking care of those customers will actually end up making you the dollar anyways in the long run. So I don't want to make it a let's find the comments that agree with me though. Let's scroll down. Let's get in the
he wants to fight.
Let's start off with this guy because this guy is a content creator in the space. I've never spoken to him once in my life, and he chose to jump on this topic. I don't want to attack people, but I do find it interesting, guys. As I said before, out of all the things to jump on, right? We had Tectone being accused of egregious things without literally any proof, right? Silent as the grave, right? We got all kinds of shit. The Niji Sanji drama going on.
Yeah, that one's crazy.
Shit going on
with
the internet.
the
Bro said,
Predator.
I'm gonna jump up and be Captain Save-A-Ho for Smack asking for more cutscenes.
That's the crazy shit. We're asking for the game to be better after all the billions of dollars that they've made, and which would mean that these players would get a better game, and they're still mad. That's how retarded the gacha community is.
understand that, man. You know, I really don't understand that logic. I'm like, brother,
We're never
out of
gonna
all the
understand it,
things
bro.
You want a Captain Save-A-Hole asking for more cutscenes? Okay, well, all right, let's do it.
Yeah, asking for more than the 15 seconds of patch we get in Honkai Star Rail, it's too much, bro. It's how dare you? How dare you attack my billion-dollar company?
What he said. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, okay? But I'll never understand comparing two completely different media types.
How? Is Honkai Star Rail and Genshin and Wuwa not anime as fuck? What are we talking about? What the fuck?
For this reason. So I want to understand this part because this is like a bit confusing to me. Is gacha games in chat? Come in on this. I want to hear this. Are gacha games not derived
from anime?
The gacha games me and you play, they are literally derived from. They look at anime as their blueprint.
Look at all the Neon Genesis Evangelion fucking references in Star Rail and Honkai Impact 3rd. Are we fucking joking?
to put the shit in front of you. That's literally where they come from. It's like, brother, they would not exist without anime.
Yep.
So why are you confused that I'm saying, hey, that's the thing you're trying to do. You should get as close as possible to that thing so that it's actually that here. I don't understand the confusion there. I really don't. So let's continue on. Why are we comparing a weekly anime to be digested in 25 minutes to a game with updates every 6 weeks to be digested over multiple hours? I'll explain. I'll put it in a way to where you can understand this a bit better. Why would you digest dog shit over 6 hours when you can instead have McDonald's in 25 minutes? Does that make sense, chat? Right? Do you want to ingest dog shit for 6 hours, or do you want to have McDonald's in 25 minutes? That's why I'm comparing the two. I'm tired of digesting dog shit.
Same, brother. Chat. You guys came for my 2.7 stream. We had 200 plus people in here for the 2.7 live stream. Okay. I played that bitch for 15 minutes. Sunday was yapping. I said, I can't fucking do this. I literally yelled for my executive account manager in chat. I literally was like, Tyler! And he was like, yeah, I'm here. I was like, bro, I'll do this. I can't do it. I can't. I'm not doing it. Right? Okay. So I am also tired of playing dog shit because after playing, even Wuwa can get a lot better. But at least Wuwa makes it entertaining enough with the camera angles, the expressions, and all that bullshit and cutscenes to keep me engaged. Even if it is a little boring, it's still a lot better than the way Star Rail and Genshin do it. Oh, wrong button.
Over 6 hours when I could just have some McDonald's, which is still not good for you, but way better than dog shit over 6 hours. I get it in 25 minutes.
True.
Way more efficient. I'm a busy man. I own 2 businesses. I already know. I say this all
Same, bro.
the time. I got a daughter.
I don't have that.
News coming soon on the way as well. It's like,
God damn.
I don't want to spend that, right? And you know what's funny? This is where the shields and the gotcha brain rot audience are gonna say, well, don't you pay game? Well, I'm getting a bag off of it. So at the end of the day, at least I get paid, but you don't.
That's what these motherfuckers don't get. They're like, I did a post the other day where I said every gotcha is trash. And people are like, why you make content on gotcha then? Because I get money from it. You know how I used to play gotcha before I was a content creator, chat? Autoing on the other monitor or on my phone while watching something on TV or playing a video game. That's how I used to play gotcha. Now I'm like forcing myself to go through every gotcha story, and I came to the conclusion the other day, Wuwa is enjoyable enough that I will stick with the story. Star Rail, bro, 3.0 better get me or I'm good. Okay. Girls Frontline 2, Had a lot of cutscenes, was very good. But you know what? I only want to play that game for gameplay. So I told myself, you know what? I'm going to start playing gachas the way I used to. Skip, 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 skip. Play endgame. That's all I gave a fuck. Pull the character I want. Skip dialogue, skip, 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 skip. Play PvP, play endgame. That's all I fucking care about. That's what I'm going to start doing from now on. And I'm going to be honest, if you want to enjoy gacha more, I'm going to make a video on this separately. You should do the same shit, especially if you're a creator and you're like, oh, I got to do the story content. Everyone's looking forward to, fuck that.
You know what I mean?
You're gonna burn yourself out.
This is what I'm here to say. I'm not the only one that feels this way. Right? I make easy 6 figures off of this shit, but I'm not the only one that feels this way. There's a lot of people out there that do feel this way. And let's face it, guys. Gacha game
I almost made 6 figures this year from content.
Compliments to classic turn-based gaming. Gacha dialogue is a
my anime content to be exact.
Classic turn-based games like Final Fantasy 7 through 9, like Persona, like Legends of Dragoon, like Legends of Legaia, like Chrono.
Ain't no way, bro. That Legend of Legaia. Hey, I knew I loved Gacha Smack, bro. I knew I loved them for a reason. Bam! That's an OG. Legend of Legaia. Not many people talk about that game. I remember when I got the fucking demo disc for that game on the PS1, the town in the beginning with the water, all the people in the town fucking die, or they're fucking, I forget what it was, they're like turning into zombies or so demons, some shit like that. And then you got to do the fucking martial arts combos to do the, dude, that game was so fucking sick, man. And then I remember I begged my mom to buy me the game the next day.
Trigger, like Chrono Cross, all the classic turn-based tales we grew up that had meaningful dialogue, meaningful character development, and no dialogue was wasted. That is the dialogue that we used to enjoy, and now gacha games are trying to do that. But except, here's one thing, chat.
This is how he might do it after I do this, but this is how gacha games tell the story, right? In a JRPG or old school RPG, like he was talking about, we got the dialogue, and it was like, all right, we got to go to this town, kill this guy, get the key to the dungeon, and go save the kings. Okay? Dialogue right there. End of dialogue. This is the gacha game dialogue. All right, I got to go to the grocery store. On the way to the grocery store, I also saw a dog shitting on the street. So I helped the guy pick it up because the guy was too old, and he was too old to pick up the dog shit. Then, after I helped him pick up the dog shit, he went across the street and he got hit by a car. So then I had to call the ambulance, and the ambulance came and picked up the old man. And then I started walking towards the fucking grocery store again. And when I got to the grocery store, the place got robbed. Like, and then it just goes on and on and on. Like, bro, just say you went to the fucking grocery store. Damn. Like, holy shit.
Do you know that these gacha game writers literally prioritize quantity over quality?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they use AI. There's like almost no way they don't.
Metaphor is another good example. Developers often prioritize story quantity over quality, aiming for 7 to 10 hours of content per patch.
I love how I said that, and bro used perplexity to also get that answer. I use the same fucking AI.
They prioritize this, and why do they do it? I've already spoken about this, chat.
Yeah, I do know, hummus.
Please look at this. It's a proof that HSR devs are lazy. Techie pointed it out yesterday. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Okay. Rappa perfectly copies Dan Hung move cutscenes. Oh, good. Ooh, this. I wasn't planning for this.
Ain't no way.
I was also shout out to Tech. Shout out to being one of the few competent individuals in the space that understands that what I'm saying is completely reasonable. Thank you for making that video, because good fucking Lord, these people.
Yeah, I DM'd him this morning too. I DM'd him this morning too. I was like, bro, just know you ain't alone, man.
So I'm sorry, that caught me off guard, bro.
Hey.
That shit caught me off guard, bro. Fucking hell. All right, hold on. Let me pull that. I forgot about.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. Tectone and Gacha Smack and Pokey might be the only motherfuckers in the space that actually like me as a person. All the other gacha creators, they can't stand my fucking guts, and then fuck them. Him and the Tech might be the only motherfuckers that actually fuck with me. So I said, good fucking stream, man. I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to react to your vid later and add my own stance too, because I'm in the same boat. These bots are delusional as fuck. Of course, again, brother, and if you want to disagree with anything, feel free to share your thoughts. I'm all for it. Much love, Legions, and know that I don't give a fuck what they say about you, my man. You've always been okay in my book. He and Tech might be the only motherfuckers that don't hate my guts. I'm gonna be dead ass. Because you know what it is? You know what it is? Me, Tech, and Gacha Smack have the personality of we just fucking tell it how it is. And you just don't fucking like it because we're blunt. And we're just honest and upfront, and we just don't like stupidity, right?
You know me, bro. That shit was funny.
The hell?
Oh my god. Okay, dude. Hold on, chat. Outside. Let me catch my I was not prepared for that, bro. Oh my god. Okay. Rapper perfectly copies
I love
Dan
that
Hung moves cutscene.
Let's see
Honkai
this.
Star Rail 2.6, Honkai Star Rail story.
Ain't no way.
Oh wait, guys. Wait, hold up.
Hey, I didn't even do the rapper.
The first thing that comes to my mind is Sip Sip Balls in my mouth said that they're overworking, guys. They're
You guys don't know, he's talking about Sip Sip Steven that quote retweeted him and said, oh, the poor devs are so overworked. 6 weeks, they do a patch every new 6 weeks is a new patch. Brother, if you only knew that Mappa animators literally don't leave the office for days upon weeks on end or see their family, bro. If you only knew. If you also only knew that Penacony was worked on before Star Rail even came out. Brother thinks they did Penacony in 6 weeks. Holy fucking cope.
overworking, guys. All right, 6 weeks is insanely fast. Okay, let's see this.
Okay. Ain't no way, bro. I didn't even do the rapper quest, so I didn't even know this. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hey, let's not forget about the fact that Honkai Star Rail plagiarized their trailer. Let's not forget about the fact that they plagiarized it for Omnioji. They plagiarized the entire Sunday trailer. Okay?
Oh no. Wait, first of all, why is she throwing that bitch like a gay boat? She don't even got a spear. Why is she throwing that whole like a spear?
She threw a ninja star like a spear, bro. That's crazy.
Caught in 4K, man. Oh my God, dude.
No. Dude, here's the thing. I'm going to show you another one. Mappa doesn't just have 3 animes. They're redoing Attack on Titan movie. Did you guys know that? They're redoing the final 2 parts and making them one movie, and they added scenes and they reanimated some parts, okay? Not only that, but they're also doing JJK movie and that. They're also doing Chainsaw Man and the movie. They're also doing this new anime. Where the fuck's it at? Which is literally about them, Zenshu, which is literally about an animator that's overworked. Like, bro, they're working on so much shit right now. Oh, Vinland Saga, that's right, they're doing Vinland Saga. Oh, Hell's Paradise, that's right, they're also doing Hell's Paradise. Oh, they're doing Ranma too? Oh my God. Dude, what's the name of that manga with the fucking dude with the black hair on the cover? Oh my God.
I think now we could go over and find.
Oh, Kagurabachi, I think it's called. But apparently they're going to be animating that as well.
Brothers shit. Let's find his. Hold up. His. Oh, there it is, bro. Bro put clown emojis. Like
yeah, that was crazy. Who the fuck is this clown to be putting clown emojis over someone's opinion? The fuck? Defending a $1 billion company. Bro, do you know how fucking stupid you look?
Really said something crazy, right? He put clown emojis, chat. Making anime and making video game cutscenes are 2 totally different things.
You're right. Anime takes a lot more work. It's all fucking hand-drawn. Like, what the fuck is bro yapping about? The fucking Star Rail and Genshin use 3D fucking models that already made, and they can just move them and rig them however they want with algorithms. They don't even need to fucking do shit. And 90% of the time they stand still, not doing anything except just going with like, just with their mouth. That's it. That's all they do.
Respect this guy. I think the only person.
Oh, Kagurabachi is like one of the best animes out right now. What's the one? What's the one that Tectone recommended the other day? I read the first chapter, dude. It's insane. I can't wait for more of it. Something drama queen, dude. So good.
He really is Tectone. I'm serious. What I mean by that is I'm not the type to beat around the bush. I'm not the type to go live and pretend like I like somebody or like just give them the benefit. No. I think the only other motherfucker in this community deadass is Tectone, who's gonna straight up come out and say it. I don't fuck with this guy. I'm gonna be honest. And it's and I'm gonna be honest with you. It's only because what I see from him right here in real time is it's similar to like grifting. It's similar to, I'll put it this way. The guy wakes up and goes, what's trending and what are the people saying? Okay, this is the comment I'm gonna make. Oh, they're all saying this? Okay, I'm gonna say that.
Yep.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's like
that's why I say he's a dick rider. That's a perfect example of what he is.
There's no real he didn't jump on this to have a productive conversation.
Yeah, no, he was just going with the hate train.
It's not like
whatever was popular.
He was trying to have a good conversation. It's not like he was trying to improve upon the space. It was literally, bandwagon moment. You know what I mean?
I agree, like, Ragnarok.
In this right
here, beak
is literally regurgitated 87 times, and he's not the catalyst. He's not.
No.
It's like, that was my problem.
He also got cooked.
He want to join the exactly. I've seen him do it a lot of times. And here's the thing about me. I will never call you out. I will mind my business. I will let you be
shit. I quote retweeted that dumbass. I don't give a fuck.
Fakest.
That's why people don't like me though.
I will never.
That's why people don't like me. Like, I don't fucking care.
But the minute you step over to my motherfucking territory, oh well. That is when shit gonna get icky. You know
cook
what
him,
I mean?
Smack. Cook him.
And he stepped over into my territory. So now we got to go here and do this. Game devs are overworked, and video game crunch is already sadly an industry standard. Here's my.
Really? Okay. Animators at Mappa claim to work up to 12 hours a day, 6 or 7 days a week. Mappa works on multiple projects at once, which can contribute to overwork. Mappa produces weekly episodes for popular anime like Jujutsu Kaisen, which can lead to overwork. Some say that the long hours required to meet deadlines violate Japanese labor laws. In 2021, the New York Times reported that full-time animators in Japan make as little as $200 per month, while Hoyoverse employees are making 6 figures. Billion-dollar company. Bruh. God damn. God fucking damn. What a fucking retard. What a retarded fucking take.
Problem with these type of things. This is what I mean by adding nothing to the discussion. All you did.
Oh, are they, Yuri? That'd be fucking sick. Where'd you hear this?
Broadly generalized fact, right? Game devs are overworked. True. Not the goddamn Honkai Star Rail game dev.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the Hoyoverse
exactly.
Game dev, right?
Exactly.
You know what else is a fact? I can do the same thing he does, right? He reminds me of Kamala Harris. They just say shit that don't really go nowhere. It's just like, what? What am I supposed to get? What am I supposed to do with that? Game devs are overworked, and video game crunches already sadly. Okay, guy. Hey,
he is a bandwagoner.
Same thing you did. Hey, bro, game devs are underworked. In fact, you can talk to some industry OGs that really been in that shit for a minute, and they'll have a drink with you at the bar all day long about how these goddamn Zoomers don't work hard enough. How these Zoomers don't want to produce no motherfucking content. No.
Talking about that guy that got interviewed by the girl that literally put him on blast, pretended to go on a Tinder date. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? He thought it was a Tinder date, and he was talking himself up how they don't even let white people into the company because they got to fill a quota, like the Disney stuff, all that bullshit. And he was also saying about how the Zoomer, the new generation, are lazy as fuck.
No more, and they're like, "Hey, man, I need a higher pay. I worked for 2 hours only, and am I gonna get a raise?" So while you're sitting here talking about game devs are overworked, let's also talk about how game devs are under. Oh, but you don't want to put that part in there, right? You only want to serve the narrative here. This is why I told him to stick to his weak ass infographics, right? And stick to like
I said the
stepping over
same.
characters.
I said the
frame
same
one, drip marketing,
shit.
instead of trying to step up to the plate and have productive conversations on things.
I'm pretty sure I said the same shit. If bro thinks that video game devs are overworked, he would lose his shit if he saw how overworked animators are. Laughing my ass off. Mappa deadass has animators sleeping in the office for days upon end. This dude has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. $1 billion company that has thousands upon thousands of employees. Almost 10,000 employees, by the way, combined global and China. That can make thousands upon thousands of employees can make more than a couple of 5 to 10 second cutscenes every patch. They just choose not to because if it ain't broke, then why fix it? Players will keep defending slop like this and praise them, so why would they ever improve the game? It's lazy game development for a mobile game. That makes billions. Bro is acting like the gameplay of them staring at each other for hours with barely any camera angle changes, doing nothing except flapping their gums is on the same level of animating, hand-drawn, something like Attack on Titan or Demon Slayer. Laughing my ass off. Stick to making infographics, little bro. That's why I told you, me, Smack, and Tectone are very similar.
Things to improve, right? Because that's what I'm here to do. Improve the gacha space while I get my bag. Why do y'all think I do these things? I do these things because I'm only here to get a bag, right? First and foremost. And so I'm like, if I'm gonna be here and get a bag and profit off these morons who think these games are good, the least I can do is try and wake them up while I'm here, because I ain't gonna be here forever. I'm only gonna be here long enough to where I need to be here, and then I'm get the fuck out, right?
I'm telling you, when Monster Hunter Wilds comes out, I might say fuck gacha altogether. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Unless a crazy gacha game comes out, because I don't know if you guys feel the same way I'm feeling right now, but to me lately, every gacha game has felt exactly the same. I feel like I'm playing the same game. I feel like I'm playing mid over and over and over and over again. Meanwhile, my backlog of amazing ass RPGs and games like Path of Exile 2 and Marvel Rivals are just fucking sitting there in my library staring at me while I'm playing this dumb ass gacha game that literally is the same exact thing. Why are all gacha games copying Genshin? It's getting fucking boring, man. Like, I'm getting bored. It's fucking boring.
I am here to point out all of the bad things.
Same game, different skin, yeah. And then they all use the same UI. So you feel like you're playing the same game because they all have the same fucking UI.
To breathe fucking common sense into this community. One day at a time.
It's never gonna happen, bro. These people are fucking delusional.
I'm actually pointing out the problems and trying to find solutions. These guys aren't trying to find solutions. These guys don't give a fuck about how fucked this damn space is. They're only here to milk the goddamn cow along with the devs and get their bag. The difference between me and these motherfuckers is I'm doing the same thing, but I'm at least trying to highlight the problems and losing sponsors in the process of doing so.
Yeah.
That's also why.
Yep. Here's the thing. I keep interrupting him. I'm sorry. You see all the shit I've been going through the last couple of months between gacha community and gacha creators on Twitter or YouTube. You guys have seen some of it, right? Like Captain Cabinet's thing, Red New, fucking Kazahana, all these fucking people saying some stupid shit, right? Much more. And then people on Twitter all the time too, right? Don't you think that if I actually wanted to keep growing, I would just not say anything to anyone, and then every time something comes out in a gacha game, I'd just be like, I would get way more viewers, way more fucking subscribers, way more. But I'm not fake as fuck. I can't do that. I'm not built to be fake. I can't do it even if I tried. And I've tried, trust me, okay? I just can't do the, oh my God, let me fucking gas up every single fucking thing. Hell, I made a video that was constructive criticism on Kuro for Wuthering Waves on how it can be an even better game than it already is. And the entire, I've banned so many people because fuck those retards, are just constantly getting mad and saying, the tower of adversity doesn't need to be changed. Skill issue. Bro, shut your nerd ass up. I'm trying to make the game better for your dumb ass. And I'm trying to give people an idea of what they can tell the devs that they would like to see. And there's still so many people being negative. That is why I have been like gaining subs, losing subs, gaining subs, losing subs, gaining subs, losing subs. Because I just don't like to put up with fake ass shit. I'm not fake. I can't do that.
Why I respect tech, right? A lot of people don't like tech, but it's the same thing. He doesn't give a fuck about milking the cow and staying quiet about the things that are swept under the rug. He speaks about them too. That's why I respect him. That's why I fucks with him. I respect people who do not care about being fake. You know what I mean? In order to get a bag. I'm only gonna do that inside of a sponsorship. Outside of the sponsorship,
power is trash.
You know what I'm saying? Every single time. So this is my problem with sip nuts in the mouth. That's my problem. All right, 6 week.
Hey, be careful. I think he likes that.
Insanely fast. Is bro in the booth? Hold up. Is bro in the booth with Kendrick Lamar? Is bro in the booth with?
This was the line where I noticed this dude's a fucking retard. Chat. Let me ask you something seriously. Do you guys actually think that they do patches like Penacony 2.0 or even beyond in 6 weeks? Do you guys actually think that they do these massive updates in only 6 weeks? If you actually think that, you're fucking retarded, okay? For one, the game company Star Rail devs themselves on the live stream, when they were promoting 2.0 before it was even out, they literally said before Bellabog was done, they were already in development for Penacony. Over a year. Do you honestly think that they do all of this shit in 6 weeks? You're fucking retarded. Oh my God. Bro, like that's the line I was like, nah, this dude's fucking dumb as fuck. 6 week update cycle is insanely fast, be for real. Oh my, what a fucking idiot. What an idiot. Yeah, Penacony already had leaks in 1.1, and it was already in development before that. Yeah, they work on different versions at the same time. How do you think I've been playing 2.0 Wuthering Waves beta for the last month? Like, bro, what? What? In Genshin, I was doing 1.3 before the game was even out. Oh my God.
Verse right now? Am I missing something here? How do you know it's insanely fast? Guys, be for real. This is so out of touch in my opinion. Here's my problem with this, bro.
He's right. His own take was out of touch.
One of the arguments I saw being made. Oh, damn it, chat. Come on, man. I want y'all's inputs up here. I do. I want y'all's inputs up here. Sorry, ADHD moment. One of the arguments I saw being made in this community is that they're confined to a live service model with the 6 week schedule to where it's really hard to do these things. And it's like, although that is true, it's untrue at the same time because you are completely forgetting about the development phase prior to the game's release, which is the phase they use to sharpen their blade being the development of the actual fucking game, the script writing, the things they have in preparation for you, the patch notes going into 2.0 and 3.0. You gotta understand, this phase counts too, but these guys act like that phase don't exist. They took 3 years.
Yes, they did, Cammy.
To develop all 3 games. Coincidentally, Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact, and Honkai all took relatively the exact same amount of development time. All 3 of them. What do you think they did in those 3 years? You think they were twiddling their fucking thumbs, man? You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are we searching for reasons to defend billions?
That is the clown-like behavior that I can't stand. How the fuck are you going so far for $1 billion fucking company that's taking your money and keeps giving you the same fucking slop? It's disrespectful to you as a fucking person that's giving them money, that you're fucking sitting there defending this $1 billion company when they don't give a fuck about you. They just want your money. Like, you're defending a scumbag company that predatory as fuck and trying to get you into gambling in their games.
Furthermore, why are you shooting the motherfucker that's on your side? I'm trying to make the space better for y'all, and you out here defending against the nigga trying to make the space better. Like, what are we doing?
Yep, exactly.
You out here friendly firing, bro. Yeah. I'm trying to make the space better.
Yep, it ain't gonna happen.
That,
oh, they'd rather stay toxic.
All right, bro. I am blown away you about this, chat.
Yeah, I
Let me
know,
read
hummus.
some of these
Yeah.
comments, because I want to make sure I'm not just, this isn't just the y'all showed up to watch Gacha smack talk. You know what I mean? I want to make sure y'all didn't just like come up here and watch me talking and I never ever read the comments. Let's hear what y'all are talking about. So true. They have been thinking 6 months.
Yeah, that laugh kills me, bro.
About every single season before the first season or release of IP. They are thinking backwards for some reason. Well, they don't even make story content in 6 weeks. They make a new region and it's story content in at least a year, not so even more.
Yep.
They have more time to make a polished story. Okay, so it seems like people are defending. I'm gonna read everything. These people defending these companies are nuts. Like Stefan Nutsack in my am I about to start a trend here, bro? Sip balls in his mouth. Okay.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna laugh so hard if people on Twitter or in random Twitch chats just call him step nothing nuts in my mouth. Oh my god.
Good enough for them? Oh my god, man. And okay, acknowledge. Hear me out.
Wait, what do you say?
Oh, in here, bro. Sip balls in his mouth. Okay. Maybe the space is already good enough for them. Oh my god.
That's so cringe, man. But why wouldn't you want it to be better? That's the dumbest take I've ever heard.
God, man. And okay, acknowledge. Hear me out. If the space is already good enough for them, then fuck off with my content.
Exactly.
Because I am making content for clearly a different audience.
Yep.
The space isn't good enough for them, right? So if the space is already good enough for you, why are you even watching my content?
Yep.
Why
true.
are you even watching the scrutiny, the critiques? The space is good enough for you. Then just continue playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that. It's that simple. People also got to realize every update is worked on in advance, not just within those 6 weeks. Well, that's exactly what I'm sitting here talking about, Nautilus. Not only is it worked on, here's my other thing. I got to make sure we point this out. These people are actually of the ideology that Hoyoverse is running a marathon every 6 weeks.
Yeah. That's the crazy shit.
That Hoyoverse is like, oh.
Yep. Yep.
We barely made it. We made it just in time, right up into the nip of the patch. Oh,
hell no. When we get those filler patches, they are cruising. Those filler patches were probably already made ahead of time, and they're already working on the next region slowly, easily.
Oh. And now we got to do it again. We got to do it again, guys.
Yeah.
In another 6 weeks, we got to.
Yeah.
I really hope we.
That's how you know this dumb motherfucker knows absolutely nothing about fucking video game development.
That deadline. I really hope we hit that deadline. Like, bro. They're not doing that, man. I'm sorry to tell it to you. They might be done, bro, about week 3, bro.
Yeah.
Because you have to look.
They would have all quit. They would have all fucking quit. Look what happened to the Blue Lock animators, bro. They all quit. That's why that shit looks like fucking hot garbage. All right.
The content consumption. I want to go back to what this guy said. Chad, I'm gonna read some more. I want to go back to what this guy said, though. Okay. The other guy. Why are we comparing a weekly anime to be digested in 25 minutes to a game with updates every 6 weeks to be digested over multiple hours? So the every 6 weeks, right? I find that interesting because everyone is done with the content in 3 days. Then we have the remaining 6 weeks and we land in dramas like this because there ain't shit else to do. And
True.
I ain't even trying to create this damn drama. I'm convinced y'all started this one just for fun. You know what I'm saying? But like, because all I did was say, yo, we need some more cutscenes.
Oh, dude, Facebook gotcha players are the worst. They're worse than Twitter.
Even, I don't care what level of content that you play these games, what level you play them at, there's not 6 weeks of content.
No.
You could play it from
a couple days of content, if that.
You could play it from a casual level. You're still going to be done with the content well before the 6 weeks is done.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Like, it's like making this an excuse.
There's arguably 10 hours of content, if that.
Watching these fucking games.
If you combine the events and all that shit, side
it's
quests.
bizarre to me. It doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me see what this guy said.
If that's true, Yuri, I'm worried about that.
That's the shit that upsets me. They dictate what the devs can and can't do. If the devs can do it, then let the devs say no, don't answer for them. Yeah, exactly. 100%. There was another guy I wanted to read, though. Hold on. Nah, you spit, and defending the company and being passive aggressive as fuck about it is so cringe. Honestly, wanting improvements is not drama or bad.
Exactly.
GS 5 USD. Thank you so much. Insane how anime studios are overworked but make more engaging and clean scenes versus companies that make millions per month. Spit the facts, my G. Okay, that actually led me into another discussion, chat. I want to talk about this next. Another confusion that I saw with these people on Twitter is they think that Hoyoverse is overworked and they don't understand the value.
Dude, that's the funny shit
of money. They don't understand the value of cash. It's like, do you understand that when you have an abundance of cash, you have unlimited resources to hire people to get jobs done? It's not one guy doing this. It's not even one team doing this. They are delegating these tasks to different people simultaneously because they have the funds necessary to do so.
And to the dick suckers on Twitter that were telling me, oh, but the anime companies outsource some of the, so do game dev studios. They also outsource shit. Okay. Legions, have you gave your opinion on the Gacha versus AAA for the TGA player's choice pick? No. You know why? I'll give you my take right now. It's always going to be a gacha game that wins. You know why? Because there's millions upon millions of people that play those games, and they go out of their way to vote because they know if their game wins, they're going to get free shit. While a lot of casual players that played Black Myth Wukong or Final Fantasy VII Rebirth probably don't even vote because they don't care about the game awards. They work a 9 to 5, they come home, they shower, they eat with their wife, and they play video games for like an hour or two and go to bed and do it all again the next day. They're too busy to give a fuck about no goddamn game awards. Whereas gacha players will literally go out of their way to make multiple accounts or bot accounts and literally try to inflate the vote so their game can win so that they can get free shit.
You know, one of the arguments they're making is, how are they going to make the cutscenes? They're already doing this, this, and this. Hey, Group A, work on Project A. Group B, work on Project B. Group C, work on Project C. Group D and E, I need you guys to work on this project together because this project is overlapping with what both of y'all are doing, that being script writing and cutscenes. It's like, do y'all not understand how business works, bro? It's fundamental shit, man.
No,
I'm
they
not,
don't.
like, sitting here talking like, oh, rocket science. I'm so confused with that, man.
Thank you for following muscle.
The HSR 2.7 story quest. Character speaking at 0.25 speed in the game not letting me skip made me feel like I'm being robbed off my time for real. I agree with a fair amount of your points. However, okay, this is what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the howevers. You won't get 6 weeks worth of content out of 6 weeks of work. That's fair. Consumption always takes less time than creation. No, Venom. And listen, I'm not, okay, and that's fair. I'm not saying
that's a good point.
Hoyoverse has to give us content to do for 6 straight weeks because it's so subjective to the playtime and the free
good
time
muscles.
Of the
a lot of people forget to do
that. What I'm telling you though,
no, let me put that
they're not
on,
even
on
doing
YouTube
the
as well.
Proper amount of content that you could put inside of these games with the amount. It's always going to go back to how much money are they making versus how much content are we getting. That's always going to be the discussion. And I'm not saying that they have to one-to-one it because that would be fucking insane. It's a business.
Yeah.
What I am saying,
I think this is around the part where I chimed in a little bit.
I would say 1/10 of what they could be doing. That's what I would argue. They're not, because you could look at other benchmarks and see what they done with the same exact time. This is why all gacha games are booty cheeks. When you look at the benchmarks from the other games, you'll see you get a lot more bang for your buck. Giving you an example, I said this the other day. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth took 3 years. 3 years.
And remake took 4
to develop. You want to know what's funny? Genshin Impact took approximately 4 years.
Didn't I say this earlier, chat? I did, right? I said it.
It took longer. It took longer.
Yeah. You want to know the crazy thing? You want to know another crazy thing? Let me show you. 21 hours. Do you know how much money they made? Neither game met profit expectations. They probably had the profit from PlayStation exclusivity, but that deal was over 10 years ago. That money's probably gone by now. Let's be real. They only sold around 3 million, which now they're assuming maybe, another 2 million. So around 5 million. Let's do the math real quick, right? Because there's a reason why I'm bringing this up. 5 million. Now there's, legendary editions, there's deluxe editions, but let's just go with the good old $60 purchase. Actually, it's 70 now. Was it 70, Chad? It was, right? $70. Let's do $70. Okay. It's 350 million. Okay. I'm pretty sure it cost them 100 million to make. How much did it cost to make Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? $200 million. They only made $150 million in profit. Do you want to know how much money HoYoverse has made this year? Likely $1 billion. That is insane. That's actually crazy. That actually blows my mind. That's fucking insane. Dude. And then this game that makes way less than a live service game. It just did way more. And that's fucking insane.
In the launch, okay, this is what's important, man. This is what's important. Hey, chat, seriously, I want y'all to understand this. You took 4 years to launch what equates to a AAA demo, right? The very
by the way, keep in mind, those numbers for Star Rail, that was just mobile, not counting PC and console, okay?
After your 4 years of
because we don't know the numbers from PC and console.
And it amounts to a demo of a AAA game.
True.
What does this mean? That means that in that 4-year development process, they dropped as little content as possible in the first patch to then spread it across the remaining of the year.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
What did we get with the time spent on Genshin and with the time spent on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Same time. I don't care what kind of fucking arguments you try to make. Same time spent. What did we get out of that? Does that make sense? Because I can't explain it any better than that. When you go, and let's pull it up. Hold up. You know what? Let's pull this shit up real quick. I want to find something to just show off. Here we go.
To the Sector 7 slums with...
Let's mute this. I want you to... I'm just going to let this play in the background while I yap away. So when I look at something like this, and I see how they're delivering...
They tell the story while you're playing the game.
Every ounce of this game is quite literally a cinema, including the gameplay, including the interactions, the cutscenes, the transitions,
the music,
not
everything.
Just the cinematic cutscenes, the literal story of the game.
Show, don't tell.
Every ounce of it, right? So what I'm trying to get you to understand is gachas can do this to a very small degree.
Oh, they have the money and resources to do it. They just, here's the thing. They have way more money and resources than the companies that did games like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and God of War. They make way more money. They have way more employees. You know why they don't? Why? Why would they? Y'all are going to keep fucking giving them money because your favorite waifu came out or a husbando came out anyway. Why the fuck would they waste more money when they can give you the bare minimum and they're still going to make money anyway? That's why we always tell you guys to fucking, speak with your wallet. Act with your wallet. If you don't want the game, if you want the game to be better, stop spending money. Look at fucking ZZZ, prime example. That game fucking dropped off tremendously in revenue. And now 1.4 is coming out, and it's like they're relaunching the entire game. They're doing everything that people asked that they wanted them to do. No more fucking TVs. They're completely gone. They are revamping the entire fucking game because they made like 90% less money. You see what happens when you take action with your wallet instead of just fucking yapping about it online? And I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna go back to ZZZ now over Star Rail. I'm gonna be honest with you. If 3.0 is still them just fucking standing still, yapping, which I'm gonna be honest with you, Honkai Impact 3rd had better yapping scenes than Honkai Star Rail. Just gonna put it out there. A fucking visual novel was more entertaining than Star Rail. If 3.0 sucks, I'm going to play the whole thing. I'm going to suffer through it, even if it is that bad. I'm going to give my review on it. If it's still that bad, I'm going to ZZ, and I might just say fuck Star Rail and stick with ZZ and Wuwa until something else comes out. Yeah, they made TVs toggleable, which means I can just turn it off completely.
By patch basis. There's no excuse for them to not be able to do it with the money they
Oh,
made.
I agree,
Because guess
Ayosa.
what,
I wish they
chat?
would too.
Square Enix, which is well renowned, way more established than these gacha game companies,
Yep.
is only worth $4 billion.
And
how much is
Hoyo's worth 12 billion.
Hoyoverse worth? According to Google, 20 billion, but I would argue 30 billion.
Oh, damn, that's higher than the last time I looked. Holy fuck.
Right? They're not gonna, we don't know. We don't actually have their paper. We don't know their actual overall.
Yeah, but for Square Enix, we know that's their number because they do their financial yearly fucking report at the end of the year, at the end of the fiscal year. They do their report and it's public, so we know that. The gacha companies know.
Money that they're bringing in because they live in China.
Yep.
When you look at something like this and you say, wait, that company's worth $4 billion and this company's worth $20 billion.
And they have thousands more employees.
In the gacha companies. Why can't we get this in the gacha games?
Because what I said earlier.
This. No, Livy, trust me, I'm just as baffled. What I'm doing today is shit that is so like common sense. It's mind blowing. I understand that for a lot of people in chat right now, y'all are thinking like, yeah, of course. Like, why are we even talking about this? But
their lowest estimates. Yeah, exactly.
When you go back to Twitter, you come to realize, oh, these people are actually insane.
They're literally retarded.
These people are actually insane. Okay, hold on. From
that one's agreeing with you.
What they give, it kind of sucks ass. Okay, yeah, okay, found an agree. Bro doesn't even have Twitter Blue. Literally doing it for the love of the game. I don't have Twitter Blue.
Oh wait, I did say something in the chat. What did I say? And they make way less than Final Fantasy, of the Final Fantasy VII Remake series. Laugh my ass off, and they can still provide this level of cinema. Rebirth only sold 5 million copies compared to the billions that Hoyo makes. Yep, true.
I thought I was farming. If I was farming,
hey, that LegionzGaming dude is fucking base in chat.
Twitter Blue and I'd be getting paid off of this shit. I'm not farming.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. I had that tweet and a bunch of tweets last month that had like millions upon millions upon millions of interactions. I got like $70. It's nothing.
Show you an example of a farmer. This guy right here and this guy. Now, you know what? I'll be honest. I'll let Brand make it. Goofy ass take. Brand's not a farmer. I'm gonna be honest with you. Bro just, for whatever reason, ended up being Captain Save a Ho. This here's a farmer, though. That's a farmer.
Yep.
Right? Bro's actually doing it for the bag.
Yep.
I don't even have Twitter Blue.
Oh,
dog.
Zodrak, I see you in his chat.
Okay, so let's continue scrolling down because I want to find the incendiary comments. This is rage.
Yeah, that's why,
but I'll
dude,
bite.
true. That is why Gacha is looked at so shit in the West. That's why it's not popular in the West. All right? We get amazing ass RPGs over here, and then Gacha games are like the most minimal version of a game that you can possibly get. For example, right? Everyone praises when they do quality of life updates in Gacha games. They're like, oh my God, they're doing this. We know Kuro Games does Wuthering Waves and PGR, correct? The same team, some of the same members that worked on PGR are working on Wuthering Waves. Why are we blessing these companies for giving us quality of life updates that should have been in the game at launch? Like, are we crazy? You're acting like they already don't have the knowledge from the previous game to do the update already. You're acting like having a fucking stat, a times 10 run or times 5 run or an end game mode at the launch of the game and adding it later on is like some crazy big update. Bro, they do this shit on purpose so that way over time they can get people to come back to the game or praise them for having people think like, oh wow, yeah, they're really working hard giving us all the... Bro, they already knew it should have been in the game. It should have been in the game already. Fucking Genshin, Star Rail, ZZZ, they all do this. They all do this shit where they already know from the previous games, they learned from those games, but they purposely don't put it in the beginning of the game because they only need to give you the bare minimum and then slowly update it as the patches go on to make you think that they're going crazy hard on working on the game. Holy fucking shit.
Dumbass take. Bro said the cutscenes in games are all there is to the story. No, it's not. Chat. When did I say The cutscenes
I blocked this dumb bitch on Twitter because she was always saying stupid shit like this on my tweets.
are all there is to the story. That didn't even come out my mouth in this video.
Damn, how
Bro
the
said
fuck
the
have we already
cutscenes
recorded for
in-game
over an
are
hour and
all
I'm not
there
even halfway through this
is
video?
to
Hey, I'm
the
sorry,
story.
YouTube. This is gonna be a two-hour
I
video.
never once said this. I said the closer we get to an anime adaptation, the better the story is going to be. I never said that all the cutscenes are all the story. No, I'm telling y'all that to get rid of all of this convoluted dialogue, it can be transformed into a cinematic. And it doesn't have to be the highest quality of a cinematic. It has to be a mixture of them. I like how Girls Frontline did. They had a high quality, a medium quality, and a low quality, right? But again, the original argument was that Hoyoverse can't do that. It's insane. They don't have enough.
That's true, Matrix.
Why I come
Yep.
back to this.
That's absolutely true.
I come back to this because this ain't even the cutscenes.
Yeah, the
chat.
people in
This
the
is
West
just
are
the
really
story,
pissed off
man.
about the player choice awards.
This is just the story. This ain't cutscenes.
And yep, this is literally in game. And I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. Wukong's not winning that. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a gacha game winning that category.
Chat, you want to know what's funny? You want to know what's funny? I gotta show y'all this because this shit is hilarious. Oh, hold up.
Also,
Wuthering
YouTube, I'm sorry, I'm not
Waves
editing this video. It's gonna take too
Engine.
long.
Unreal Engine 4.
Yep. That's what Wuwo uses, by the way.
Final Fantasy 7 remake
Unreal Engine 4. Yeah.
engine. Unreal Engine 4.
Yep. Isn't that fucking insane? Oh, they can't do it. They don't have the resources. Hey, you're literally using the same engine.
There's no excuse,
There
man.
literally isn't, bro.
There's no fucking excuse, doc.
I'm so glad he did that. I need to get a standing desk, man.
Dude, same development time, same exact engine, but but it's like, yeah, guys, listen, man. Oh, you can't compare. It's not fair. It's not fair, bro.
To be fair, Wuthering Waves is probably the most
Understand
beautiful
that
gacha
shit, bro.
game, but still nothing compared to fucking
I
Final
feel
Fantasy
like
VII
it's
Remake.
ludicrous to bring up the live service model as an argument.
Yep,
I agree. Listen, I want to make sure that we're communicating this.
I agree, Cammy.
I completely agree that the live service model has its constraints. It has its restrictions.
Well, Muscles, that's why there's a separate vote for player choice and a actual vote for game of the year. And that's why, see, that is a good explanation of why player vote, like viewer vote or player vote is only 10% of the vote compared to the critic nominee being 90% of the vote. That's why it's only 10%. If it was more, yeah, be real, it would always be mobile games that win.
On them putting out content, they have to meet deadlines, right? They do have to diminish from the story because of those deadlines. However,
Dude, this guy, Port Gaze Ace, says, surely Renacita is going to be like that, right? Who's going to tell him?
I'm not telling y'all that I need Final Fantasy VII's entirety of its methodical approach to story put into gacha games.
We just need a
I'm
little bit
telling
of it.
We can strive towards that.
Yeah.
And get some improvements
Yep.
on what it is today. Because
Yep.
what it is today ain't it, bro.
No.
Only these retards are going to sit here and tell you that
True.
it is completely fine the way it is today. And it's not. It is f***ing not. I just showed you guys right here that they prioritize quantity over quality. This is undeniable proof that they are giving you garbage just for the sake of saying you got 7 to 10 hours.
Yep.
All right. And there's people in this community that defend this. There's people in this community that think
A lot
8
of people.
hours is equivalent to 8 hours no matter how you spend it. I can only pray for y'all.
Dude, 8 hours of Honkai Star Rail story is like staring at a wall sometimes. 90% of that dialogue, I could stare at a wall and it would be the same type of content and time wasted. Literally. I could watch paint dry and it would be about the same amount of enjoyability that I get out of 90% of the Star Rail dialogue and Genshin dialogue.
I can only pray for you guys because you are so damn lost in your life that you don't care how you spend your time. You just need something to absorb that time.
Yep.
I mean, what the fuck, man? Brother, you got to go find some things.
Like, I don't know if it's just like, because I feel like there's a lot of gacha players that just don't play real games. So they don't know. I don't know if it's because they're poor and they just free to play these gacha games and that's why they simp for these gacha games so hard. Or like, because they think to themselves, like, I didn't even spend any money in this game. This game's amazing, and I'm playing it for free. Like, I don't know if it's because of that, or like, what? How do these people take a game like God of War, The Last of Us, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, like Metaphor, Persona? How do they take, or Devil May Cry? How do they take all these games, and they look at a gacha game and they said, nope, you know, I'd rather play and praise that than play those games. Like, I just will never understand it. I never will. I just
figure out in life, because you sitting here thinking staring at a wall equates to
that is so funny because I just made the same comparison.
to like going on a vacation. It's not, man. It's not real. And that's why I said I start to realize these things, and I'm like, this community.
Pre-watched, brother. You think I pre-watched an hour and 10-minute video while I was at work before I came here to re-watch another hour and 10 minutes again? You're crazy.
It needs more leaders. It needs people who are willing to speak up on this stuff and wake these dumb fucks up. You know, and Vulcan always tells me I'm wasting my time. Maybe I am.
You are, brother, but it's okay. We both are.
Yeah. Maybe Volk's right. Volk's a wise guy. But I'll be a goddamn dead monkey's uncle if I'm going to sit here and
some gacha gamers really think I'm spending less money on this gacha than I do regular games after they spend $400 a month. 400 is being, 400 is being nice.
Not say anything.
What's up,
about
Bulk
this ludicrous behavior of this community, chat. In Project Mugen, we trust.
Oh, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink was so good.
That's another, dude. That's another catalyst. That's another catalyst to talk about, because they're showing. If you, okay, so all the smack, we're gonna have to sit in a call one of these days and talk about the real games. You're the only gacha creator that has played OG classes. Hey, Legions, I would love to, man.
That's the last thing I said in this chat.
Brother. I want y'all to understand though, chat.
I was driving to work when I said that. That was the last thing I typed, and I didn't even hear what he said before this because I was using the voice of speech. I sent that, and then I closed the stream.
As much shit as people talked about NTE,
I might ask him, Tectone, and one other person if they want to do a podcast. I know Tectone would be down. I'm sure he will be down. He already said he would be. I just have to find a fourth person to do it. Like people that actually play other games outside of gacha. You know what I mean? If you guys have any idea of somebody that would be a good fourth, let me know.
He had cutscene after cutscene after cutscene after cutscene in that beta. 100%. Again, tangible evidence that they are capable of doing it. They're capable of it. Why do I have people defending that they can't put more cutscenes in there when Zenless Zone Zero exists?
Oh, true. Genizod. Does Genizod, I mean, Genizod plays so many fucking gacha games. Does he even have time to play other games? I think I saw he was playing Metaphor and Path of Exile too, but like outside of big releases, does he play like old school RPGs, JRPGs and shit like that?
How many
Legion Techie podcasts would be so good. We did one before in the past, but it was only like 30 or 40 minutes or so.
Fucking cutscenes are in Zenless Zone Zero? I'll be honest. Can you even count them? I don't even think you can.
Zenless Zone Zero has a lot of cutscenes. Yeah, like that's what I was talking about. Dude, Zenless 1.4 looks amazing. I'm actually excited to go back. That is how you speak with your wallet and take action with your wallet, and then the company gives you a better product. We need to do that for more fucking games.
45 seconds long. And then there's 8 more of them.
Yeah.
Dude, actually, I'll be honest.
Damn, that dude is base as fuck. Bro said Bravely Default was better than Honkai Star Rail. True. What a fucking Giga Chad statement, because Bravely Default is such an underrated JRPG series.
I think Zenless Zone Zero might actually give you a whole anime episode of cutscenes in their game per patch.
Yeah, I agree.
They might be the closest thing to it. And it's not just cutscenes, right? I told you, I'm one of the people who made the review on Zenless Zone Zero and said the methodical approach was great. It's a mixture of cutscenes versus
the manga style stuff.
The static that we're used to seeing.
The like, visual novel stuff. Yeah,
that's more so of what I'm leaning towards with these games. What I'm coming to see, chat, is these gacha companies drop these games, and the games that get the love will get the love. The games that didn't get the
EO spotted. I
evolution-
did see him in the
How
chat.
do I explain that? I want to make sure I'm explaining that perfectly. HSR was a great game in the beginning. I think we're starting to see HSR kind of go down a
Yep.
bit.
And you know what's funny? I believe I said this on the Gacha cast. Let me see if I can go find it real quick. I'll try not to waste too much time. Tectone. I believe I already said this on the Gacha cast that it was starting to, because I believe me and Gacha Smack were also on the last, and I think he agreed with me there. I don't remember. It's been a while. Where was the last Gacha cast? It was a picture of Tectone, right? Pat, when was the last Gacha cast? I don't remember. Was it this? We need to talk about this problem. Was this one right here?
I feel like it's gonna hit.
I don't remember where. You know what? It's probably gonna take me to. No, it's not this one. Where the fuck is it? I'm not gonna try and find it. It's gonna take way too long. But there was a point where I forget what question was asked, but I said, you know, Honkai Star Rail used to be my favorite gacha game, and it was like up here for me, and now it is like it is down here. It's slowly just falling off for me, and I really don't want it to. I just don't know what to do anymore. You know,
to see it show its ass.
if you guys can find it and clip it and or send me the link with the timestamp, let me know.
Zenless Zone Zero is now adding in things you will not see in HSR and in Genshin Impact.
Yep.
But they're live service games, right?
Yep.
So the whole superpower of live service.
Oh, it was on his VOD
is
channel.
To be able to constantly evolve the fucking game, transform the game. That's the superpower of it.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. Bellabog was so good. I actually would say that I think Star Rail is arguably worse, and not like it's going downhill because it's getting stale. I'm saying it's going downhill not because it's going stale, but because they're getting lazier and lazier and making it worse and worse. Like I honestly think that it's just they're making the game worse. Bellabog was peak as fuck, and then even Jianzhou was pretty good, except for some of the story shit. But after we got the pet, dude, I noticed it after 2.0. It just kept steadily going down and down and down and down. Sure, they were releasing new events and stuff like that, but like, I don't even give a fuck about the events. Most of the events are not battle events, and they're more like Mario Party fucking, let's have fun, you know, fucking Mickey Mouse events. Like, I don't really care for those events. I really don't. Bellabog is better than Penacony. Oh, 1,000,000%. I've been saying this since Penacony came out. This is when I joined in. Yeah. I was so late. I was at the gym and I didn't even know I was supposed to be on this podcast. I got it late. Dude, I feel so bad during this podcast. Sweetly barely said anything. I love Sweetly. Bro, I love her. She is such a great content creator. She, poor thing, barely said anything. And then at one point, I almost wanted to say, yo, guys, shush. Like, but it's not my podcast. Dude, there was a moment where she was trying to say something and everyone just talked over her. I felt so bad. Yeah, it's somewhere in there. I don't know where the fuck the take is, but it's somewhere in there.
Have the confinement of a
The power creep in 2.0 was insane too. I don't think so. Like, if you're saying like Acheron was way stronger than any other character, yeah. Same with Firefly. But I would argue you were still able to clear Memory of Chaos shit very easily with the older characters. Compared to the compared to now, like when 3.0 characters come out, they're doing the HP inflation to the characters in Memory Chaos right now. You can no longer use those characters, which obviously it's going to happen over time. But you know, it is getting like looks like they're ramping that up pretty fast.
Now and then, well, wrap it up, boys. You have time. You have literally.
Bellabog gave me a feeling Penacony didn't give. Dude, Bellabog was an anime was anime as fuck. Well, that's like the best way I can describe it. It felt like I was playing an anime. 2.0 felt like I was watching a visual novel. That's the difference.
Time until the ends of time to constantly evolve the game. But you will never see Honkai Star Rail get them Zenless Zone Zero cutscenes.
Nope.
In the sequence that they do.
Nope.
You'll never see it.
Nope.
Just like
you know what? I just want to check something. What engine does Honkai Star Rail use? Oh, it's fucking Unity. Oh yeah, Star Rail's cooked. We're never getting those cutscenes. It's all indie games. We're never getting those cutscenes in Genshin, and oh yeah, nah, dude, they're cooked. Yeah, hey, Star Rail players, I'm sorry, you're fucked. You're the closest that has like really great graphics is Ori in the Blind Forest, and that is a platformer. Like, you are fucked. You are never getting those kind of graphics like Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero get. Ain't no way. Wait, what? Wait, so ZZZ uses Unity? Why can't they do that for Star Rail then? That's insane. I thought it was a new engine. What the fuck? So why are we getting stuck with dog shit? This is the same engine for Star Rail.
Huh? Contact, 2 o'clock.
Up there!
So she's the target we're after? Affirmative.
We'll bring you to justice!
Oh, really? We'll see about that.
Damn it! These officers are no joke! We need to get out of here! Now!
You're not going anywhere.
What are you looking at?
That blows my mind. I'm gonna be honest. My mind actually just got blown just now. Yep.
You'll never see Genshin Impact.
Oh yeah, I have it,
The
Yosef.
shit that you see happening in HSR. It's like basically once they drop the game, they've already made up their mind about how that game's going to be delivered, and they're not going to put any more resources into it.
Yep.
They're not going to evolve that shit.
Oh, that might be the one take I don't agree with. With Genshin, I agree, because they still haven't changed after all this time. But maybe the Honkai team, now I know it's not the same, not all the same people that worked on Honkai Impact 3rd, but if we look at Honkai Impact 3rd, for example, they did revamp that entire engine with part 2. And they're going back and revamping a lot of shit from part 1. So there is a very small chance that Honkai Star Rail might get a revamp in the future. And man, let me tell you, they desperately need one.
To do what the newer games, the
Upcoming
newer
Harvest
toys
Moon
are
game
doing.
gonna go
They're
crazy.
Continue to build it based off of the model they originally intended it for, and that's it. Genshin has made improvements even in recent events. Sidley was expressive and animated voice. Genshin has the exact same amount of
What the
cutscenes
fuck
it
is
had
Blood yapping
4
about?
fucking years ago.
Yeah,
Monte.
it's literally the
What
same
are you
cutscenes
waffling
that they
about?
had fucking 4 years
The
ago.
exact same
thing.
storytelling.
Literally
it
same
had
thing.
4 years ago.
Yep.
The exact same amount of content it
Yep.
had 4 years ago.
Yep.
They're giving you a brand new region to explore.
Yeah,
That is the
exactly,
only-
exactly, Lunar. That's why I'm saying that, because we were talking about it earlier before we even got to this point. The reason ZZZ is doing this giant revamp is because they literally lost 90% of their profits. They literally went from making 100 million around there to the first month to the last month making barely fucking 20. That is a big drop off. And that was for a big character that people were excited for, Yanagi, and they still didn't make any money. Okay, well, I mean, let's be real. 20 million is a lot of money, but it's way less than they thought that they were going to make. And honestly, with the quality that's in ZZ, they're probably wasting a lot of money and putting a lot of money into the game. And this is their first game, by the way, this studio. And that's why I was saying, if we really want change in games like Star Rail and Genshin, speak with your wallet. When the company starts noticing that they're fucking nosediving in profits, they're going to have to be forced to change and make the game better. That's the only way.
Good positive thing about Genshin Impact. The fact that y'all still play that game is beyond me, brother.
I quit that game in the chasm.
Like, I don't understand.
I couldn't
They're
do it
not
anymore.
Transforming that game,
No.
you are just convincing yourself because of money sunk cost fallacy. Don't forget ZZZ is Dev's first game. They hungry? $2 USD. Yeah, true, but I'm just saying, like, dog. Let me calm down, man. I gotta realize if I'm talking to anybody who plays Genshin Impact, we gotta realize, bro, they're in the fucking
True.
they're in a whole nother realm, bro. Them niggas on a high you can't experience.
Honkai Star Rail also dropped like crazy. Well, that's because a lot of people weren't hyped for Rappa. Here's the thing. You want to know why Honkai Star Rail dropped? And I think the devs know this. Because they announced the 3.0 characters. And now people are hyped for 3.0 and they're saving all their money for the 3.0 characters. Am I wrong? That is the only reason why their numbers dropped off. When they saw 3.0 and then people started seeing the leaks everywhere, they deadass were like, oh shit. Oh shit. I gotta save my gems, you know? Good after Fontaine, I didn't even make it that far, brother. I didn't even go to Sumeru.
Brother,
I agree 100% with the wall thing, but I don't think that actual ZZ patch was because of that. Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
Oh fuck, where the fuck was I at? Oh shit, chat. Where the fuck was I at? Right here. I think it was because since ZZZ release, they literally were going down, 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 with it barely ever going up back to where it was when it first came out. It literally was steadily just declining all the time. And people were constantly complaining about the same thing, the TVs. And they finally, it literally was on a nosedive.
Let me drink a water, bro. Listen to this music over here in these headphones. I could see HSR doing it if more people started complaining instead of protecting the billion-dollar company. Well,
complaining doesn't do anything. You have to speak with your wallet. That is the only way.
Here's my thing. Okay, guys, I'll be honest. I'm willing to talk with anybody about this. I'm willing to get in a call right now. Like, I'm so down to talk about it. It's even funny. People think we are fighting the devs. We're fighting the fucking community, bro.
Yeah,
like, that's the thing.
Literally, the devs are sitting there like this. Oh, look at these dumbass motherfuckers again arguing. Hey, this guy that gave us $1 million this year is defending us. We haven't done shit for him. Like that's literally how they look at this shit.
Devs are smart, bro. They're doing what any fucking guy who's the business. It's like, bro, why you want me to work harder? These niggas are fine.
Here's the thing. People didn't try to boycott with Genshin. People still used their wallet. People still spent money. Dude, it was at $100 million. Like,
I know. I get what you're saying. I'm gonna give you a fucking clear-cut example, bro. Guys, I'm gonna give you a clear-cut example. Oh man, this is so good. The other day, we had a guy come over to fix the roof. Oh, this is so good. This is gonna sum up perfectly what this goddamn gacha community is with the devs, their relationship. We had a guy come over to fix the roof, chat. All right. my sitter told him, hey, while you're up there, can you sweep the gutters? Can you sweep the leaves off the gutters?
Hell nah. I ain't getting paid. I ain't doing it. Literally, I wouldn't. I'm sorry. Dude, that's like when people come to my restaurant, they ask for extra like peppers, extra sauce, extra rice. And then they look at the bill and they're like, wait, you charged me for that? Yeah. What do you mean?
Do you know how to do that? He said, yeah, I know how to do it. They're speaking in Spanish. He said, yeah, I know how to do it, but he didn't tell me I had to do that. So I ain't doing that. Chat, that sums up perfectly the relationship.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. I wouldn't either. I ain't get paid to do all that. I got another house to go to after this. Like,
of the fucking community and the developers, bro. I'm not getting paid for that. So no. You can't even be mad at the devs, bro. Listen.
Yeah, true,
you
Matrix.
Can't be mad at the devs, dog. It's not the devs. It's not the problem with the problem doesn't reside with the fucking devs.
Yep.
It resides
so fucking
with
true.
These dumb motherfuckers.
Yep.
That's the problem.
It is so fucking true.
You know what's crazy is the parallels of this shit in real life. The same motherfuckers that are mad be the same people. It's your own fault, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're mad at the shit, but you are the one that made the bed that way. You are the one that's creating the circumstances that you're fucking mad about.
Yep.
Oh, hell, dog. It's crazy,
Absolutely,
man.
Dude.
It's like the parallels is wild. Some random dude on YouTube can rip Hoyo character model and in one day make 4-minute MMD that has way more complex movement and camera work than Hoyo cutscenes, but they can't make it in 6 weeks and multiple teams with millions of budget. That is what I'm talking about. See, the community is the one who defends.
That's another thing too. Y'all ever watch the Hoyo Fair stuff? Have y'all ever watched the Hoyo Fair shit? And it is literally done by usually one person. Bro. This shit is peak as fuck. Damn, headshot that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, that was done by like either a small team or one person. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
That mystery. They're the ones that'll say they're busy. And then, yeah, like you said, the 4-minute, yeah, bro. I mean, you said it perfectly. There's a guy out there. There's always a fucking benchmark you could use to show that the company can do it. But no matter how many examples you provide to these morons, they're in the infinite Tsukiyomi. They can only wake themselves up. Hoyo Fair stuff is a prime example. My problem is people say that something is good in the story when the only good part is a cutscene at the end of a 5 hour
Yes, dude. Yes.
The slicks, you got to keep in mind. I showed y'all on Twitter, these people think that just because it's 5 hours, Tectone has said this shit himself. They think that just because there's 8 hours of content, that means it's good.
Yeah.
Right? And they will look you square in the eyes and say, hey, it was 8 hours. You ate shit for 8 hours. You could have had McDonald's for 25 minutes.
True.
That's the best way for me to explain that, bro. You know what I mean? These people love, shout out to
yeah, exactly.
These people love when you piss on them and call it rain.
Also, I would like to point out, okay? Let me use one more example here, okay? Not only is most of the patch them standing around talking and doing nothing except moving their mouths, and that's basically it. We also get moments where, look at this, this is 5 minutes long. Multiple times during a patch, we get static images, while the art probably took quite a bit, but this is literally just sitting here as a static image while they talk for 5 minutes straight. 5 minutes straight. And black screens. Okay. Let's not pretend like they're going all out for these fucking scenes when they're talking.
They love that shit. Piss on them and call it rain. They'll believe it.
Yep. And this is why the devs never changed nothing.
How much time do you want cutscenes?
Somebody in the chat said 8 hours with no skip button. Mad.
To take in a patch, genuinely. Okay, Gilgamesh, we can get some. All I want is for HSR, Wuthering Waves, and Genshin Impact to do exactly what Zenless Zone Zero is doing, and that is a very fucking easy ask because it already exists. It's in the same exact niche. There's no excuse to not be able to do it, right? Stop giving me 4 hours of yapping and 30 seconds of fucking.
Well, that's not what I took from that, Pedro, at all. What I took from his take is saying, while it may be better, it's still shit compared to a game like this. Which I agree, to be honest. While I think Wuthering Waves has the best storytelling out of all the gachas, and maybe ZZZ as well, I still think that it could be way better. Okay. But I'm pretty sure that was his stance on it as well.
Cutscenes. This is the thing that I.
Oh yeah, like Girls Frontline 2 is cutscene after cutscene. Dude, the first chapter is like 20 minutes of cutscenes.
The internet too, chat. I love that he asked that question because what the internet does.
Wait, what did he ask?
3 seconds of fucking me, 4 hours of yapping, and 30 seconds of fucking cutscenes. This is the thing that I don't like about the internet too, chat. I love that he asked that question because what the internet does is they draw a hyperbole and they go, oh, Gacha Smack saying he wants ufotable fucking anime for the patch going forward in perpetuity. Gacha Smack saying he wants ufotable fucking cutscene quality in
Hey, even if he was, I would fucking love that. Like, are we joking? Have you seen Demon Slayer?
HSR and Wuthering Waves. That's
Have you seen
unreasonable.
Fate?
So you picked the highest quality anime production studio out there and said that that's what I want. I didn't say that.
Hey, I'm gonna be real.
You know, as much as
I'm gonna be real. That's what I want. That's what I want.
I would love to have that, that is just fucking unreasonable.
Yeah, it is.
You don't even know what I was getting at, but you're gonna assume I was getting at the highest ask possible, and I was not. My whole entire reasoning was that there's not enough cutscenes. The cutscene and the methodical approach
Yeah,
to
I
the
agree,
story right
also.
now is fucking horrible. They have cutscenes in Honkai Star Rail for shit you don't even need fucking cutscenes for. You go over to Pinacone and this motherfucker showing this weak ass cutscene of you going on a goddamn roller coaster and going over to another area. What the fuck you put that in the game for, brother? Sunday was over there talking about some deep shit. You chose that? Oh my God. Dad, somebody link me that shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? You gonna cutscene that, but you're not gonna cutscene Sunday over here going through it, bro?
So true.
Bro, you go over there to that Pinacone area, bro. This nigga keep playing the cutscene, going through the thing. Oh my God, dog. And check, y'all know I will walk down the line and cook every one of these fucking games, bro. I will. You know?
That's so true.
Now, here's
That's
the
so
thing.
fucking true.
Wuthering Waves is an interesting one because it does better than HSR and and Genshin Impact in terms of what I'm talking about. It gives you a little bit more cutscenes, a little bit more angle switch around. But here's the thing that drives me insane about the Wuthering Waves community.
Okay.
All Kudo did with Wuthering Waves, I'm about to light you niggas up. And I'm gonna tell
Oh man, he's gonna piss off a lot of people in my community right now.
the truth. Keep in mind, I'm telling the truth. All Kudo did was they said, look at what Genshin Impact is getting away with. Damn, they jacked them prices way the fuck up there, didn't they, boy? And they actually, they are getting away with it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use that atrocious ass model,
Make it a little bit better.
and we're just going to one-up them in everything.
Yep.
So that no matter how shitty
I'm gonna be honest, that's pretty true.
we're doing it, they're always gonna look at them and go, yeah,
I mean, that's true in almost every facet of Wuthering Waves. Passive fields, material farming, boss farming, power adversity is literally Spiral Abyss. Like, I'm gonna be honest, that is pretty true.
it's better than Genshin Impact, boys.
Exploration, yeah, like, I'm gonna be honest, it is, which to be fair, it's pretty much, I would rather say they looked at Tears of the Kingdom, you know, and they copied that, which is what Genshin did.
It's better than Genshin Impact, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna be real, that's pretty true.
Why is Wuthering Waves prices the exact same prices as Genshin Impact?
That is also true. The store is literally the same shit, except they let us buy dupes. That's the only difference.
Both prices are fucking egregious.
Yep,
Y'all know this.
yep.
Chat.
Well, I don't really get into that with gacha games because it's a fucking gacha game. They're fucking predatory as fuck. The prices are always fucking dog shit, no matter what the fucking prices are.
Spend $80, maybe 100 tops, and go play Elden Ring and its fucking DLC. You can spend $100 in Wuthering Waves and lose a 50-50 of a character, brother.
So yeah, you could spend $100 in Wuthering Waves, not even own the character after all that, instead of spending $70 on a actual game and getting 100+ hours. Arguably, maybe you could go up to 1,000 hours in that game with the amount of different builds you could do and new game pluses over losing your money in gacha games. I tell people this all the time. All the people that say, I don't have money to buy actual games, RPGs. $70 is too much for a video game. Oh. But the $1,000 you spent to get that C6 character is not. Okay. All right. Okay.
When are we gonna accept that is the most scumbag shit.
Wait, what's going on here? Like, how has it been 5 years and they still don't have double claims on artifacts? That's the type of story. If it's that he is being ignorant. Wait, what are you talking about? It's the same asking to a drama has. I literally can't understand what the fuck you're saying, bro. You are. I don't know if you speak another language or not or something, but your English is not Englishin. You know what I'm saying? The same level of facial expression of a cartoon will not combine with a genre. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. You need to rework that entire paragraph, bro.
In my life, y'all.
All newer gachas are copying Genshin prices and systems now. I'm gonna be real with you. The 50-50 system is fucking dog shit. I fucking hate the 50-50 system so fucking much. Genshin ruined gachas with that shit. I fucking hate it. I miss when games used to have 3 to 5% fucking pull rate, and there was either no pity or the pity was like 100 or 120 or 150. But at least I got the goddamn character often as fuck. Okay, I miss gacha games like that. Epic 7, I can tell you, I have barely gone to pity ever in that game. Ever. Yeah, the 50-50 is fucking standard now in like every gacha, and it's fucking dog shit. People be indebted over these games and blame the economy? Yeah, exactly. I expect NTE to have the same exact 50-50 system and stores its prices as Genshin. I'm going to be real with you. After seeing Ananta, NTE is cooked. I'm just going to say it right now.
All are sitting here defending garbage, bro.
Yep.
Actual fucking garbage. I will never get over that. You gonna spend $100 on a chance to win a character when there's $100 to win Game of the Year, to experience a Game of the Year? Why do you never see a mobile game nominated for Game of the Year like Genshin Impact? You know why? Because them hoes is ass. They will never be nominated for true Game of the Year.
Yep. Yep.
Like,
bro is spitting, I ain't gonna lie.
Dog, I'm tired of y'all trying to act like these gacha games are fucking amazing. Listen, man, they're good isekai content. That's what they are. They're isekais, man.
Isekai.
Stop trying to pretend like they're fucking Vinland Saga. They're isekais, brother. It's just some slop shit. It's wild. And it can be improved upon once you establish, okay, yeah, these hoes ass. We need to ask for more because look at the money they're making. They're giving you isekais and they're profiting.
Someone in his chat says, what is isekais?
Fucking billions of dollars, bro. Can we please come together here?
Yep.
Not just me and my chat, but the entirety of the fucking gacha community.
Oh, people would absolutely spend more money on the game if they was guaranteed. Yep, absolutely. I agree.
And say, bro, we need more, man. You know, it's time for a change. And you speak with your wallets. Chat, I say this all the time. I know where I'm leading with this. I'm here to tell you that if the entirety of the gacha community stopped playing gacha games and put me out of my job for covering gacha content, I would fucking cry. Tears of joy.
Oh, man. Hey. I'm going to be real, chat. So I don't know if you know this, but a couple months ago, I have barely uploaded on it at all. But a couple months ago, I made I'm going to be real. I'm probably going to delete this channel. I made this one. Here it is. I made a gacha channel that was called Legion's Gacha, and I was going to cover the more niche gacha games. I may just delete this channel because I'm going to be real. Lately, every gacha just feels the exact same. I think it only has 230 subscribers. I only uploaded like a couple videos, and I have barely promoted this at all to like my followers. I don't know if I am going to stick with this. I don't, because I'm just sick of covering this shit. I missed when I used to cover content that was not gacha. I don't know if how many of you guys followed me before like the gacha stuff. How many in chat, or how many found me through gacha? Because like, bro, I used to cover JRPGs, like, bro, an indie JRPG that was early access, 20,000 views 5 years ago, and I took multiple upon multiple breaks on YouTube. There's a lot of videos missing from this game because I deleted a lot of them because that had way more views. But I deleted a lot of them because this game closed down. It's just no one's going to look up guides for a game that's closed down anymore, right? So I just privated a lot of those videos. You know, the City of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, JRPG Early Access, Final Fantasy 16, Nier, did cover Genshin for a little bit, Kingdom Hearts, right? Like I always covered, like I would go, you know, around like this Gaia, another JRPG. Like I covered a lot of JRPGs, and then I would also dabble in gachas here and there. But for the most part, I covered JRPG content. Look, guides for Final Fantasy, Stranger Paradise, Kingdom Hearts, Reaction, fucking Final Fantasy 14. There's Xenoblade shit on here. I did Tower Fantasy for a little bit. BDO, oh damn, that's a long time ago. Found you through the 7 remake era. Fuck yeah. I'm positive that when there's a couple of games that come out next year, I am probably going to switch my content around from just gacha to maybe covering, you know, some gacha stuff every now and then, like Wuthering Wave stuff when there's a new update. But I'm not going to go crazy and do shit like this, right? So like I'm going to try to do daily uploads when those games come out, but I'm not going to try to do gacha content like this, which nothing against Tecton, right? Absolutely. I love the dude. But you know, try to find something in the gacha space to, which he's also covering other topics now, right? But I'm not going to try to just like try and farm the gacha space to make sure I try and have a couple of videos a month, right? I'm just going to do when the gacha has a new update every 6 weeks, I'll do that update in one day, upload a video, call it there. And then I'm going to do other shit because I have so many other things that I would rather do. And I do want to upload on my anime channel a lot more going forward next year. I have a lot of plans. I'm going to do a video on it.
About time. Took you niggas long enough. Now let's go.
Wait, let's hear this again.
Covering gotcha content, I would fucking cry. Tears of joy. About time. Took you niggas long enough. Now let's go play some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Yo, I know Smack's probably not going to react to this, but if y'all want to clip this part and send this to him, feel free to do so. If y'all want to clip what I'm about to say and then send it to him one day when he's streaming, feel free to do so. I think Gacha Smack is at the point right now where he could say, fuck the gacha shit. I think bro could literally go live, play Monster Hunter Wilds when it comes out, play PoE 2. Maybe he'll lose a little bit of his viewers, but I don't think it'll be that big. I think his community is loyal enough that they're there for him, not the gacha game. And they like his energy and they like his takes and his personality, and they don't give a fuck about the gacha game that he's playing. I think if bro really wanted to, he could absolutely just do his own thing and fuck the gacha. I'm gonna be real. Maybe he'll lose views. YouTube is a little iffy with that shit, but Twitch for sure, I think he'll be fine.
I'm gonna milk that motherfucking cow until y'all wake up, Jack. Telling you, Jack, I'm gonna milk the shit out that cow until you wake up. But at least I'm telling you while I'm milking it. You know, I'm milking it.
Go play Infinity Nikki. Somebody said in the chat.
I'm getting the bag, but y'all gotta stop this shit. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all ready to stop, I'll stop with you. But until then, nigga, I'm gonna just keep getting the bag, bro. These other niggas, they're milking the cow and telling you it's good. They're like, it's good milk, man. Drink this shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, bro, this shit is ass.
Yeah. Yep. But that's what the problem with the Hoyo with the gacha space is. When you do that, you're actually hurting yourself. Which is why my subs have gone up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down for the entire year. I did still go up. I think I started the year with like 13,000 subs. We're at 23,000 right now. So I did gain 10,000 subs this year, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like on and off a lot this year. There was times I was uploading every day. There was times I uploaded twice or 3 times a month. It was all over the place. But sometimes when I tell people shit they don't want to hear, you know, that's how soft the gacha community is. You say one thing about their favorite gacha game that they don't like, even if you're criticizing it so it can be better, they'll literally just unsub because they're like, oh, it's talking bad about my favorite game. Dude, it happened. It literally happened yesterday with the Wuthering Waves video I did on how to make Wuthering Waves better in 2.0 and beyond, and I literally had people telling me they were unsubbing. I just banned those people. Fuck them.
It's gonna taste like ass, bro. Chat, man. I don't know what else to say, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know what else to say about it, bro. Is there anybody?
Hey, Joe. I'm gonna have to say something. You might be a little retarded. Either you didn't pay attention or there might be something wrong with you. He very clearly in the video, if you paid attention, said that NTE, this is the example that he used. He said that NTE in a closed fucking beta in China only had more and better and more cutscenes than Honkai Star Rail has in the last 2 years. That is what he said. He did not say that outside of those animations that the game was better or anything like that in any facet at all.
Who wants to explain something you think I missed because chat is popping off? If there's anything you want to explain about this scenario, listen, hold on. Let's dial
Yeah, that's
it back
why
down,
I always tell people just make sure you know what you're saying before you say it, because sometimes I feel like people barely listen to a video. People did that to me on my video yesterday when they said, "Oh, you just have a skill issue. You can't beat TOA." I've already 30-star TOA so many times. I'm just saying lately that they HP sponged it, and my thing was I gave them ways that they could make the difficulty more fun. I didn't say that TOA was too hard and it's impossible to clear. I said that it's hard in a very boring and lazy way, and there's better ways to make TOA way more fun. But people heard that I talked bad about their favorite game, and they were just all over my shit saying skill issue. You know? So it's just people just don't fucking, you say one thing that triggers them and they just completely just don't listen to anything else you say because it doesn't matter because you made fun of their favorite gacha game. I loved your video. Thank you.
I do aim to not be ignorant. I do aim to not be incapable of seeing a different perspective. Is there something anybody in chat wants to get off their chest that they feel I'm being ignorant about? Whether it pertains to the methodical approach of storytelling in gacha games, the way they present their shit, I am willing to listen if you are gonna have some coherence, if you are gonna make some sense. Have you considered, here we go, let's see this. Okay, on the YouTube side, have you considered, maybe it's not because they don't want to do it, maybe it's because they cannot do it because of storage limitation. Especially
That's
the
true,
game will get
Zoldrag.
bigger and bigger. So Sean,
I'm also
here's my problem with that.
Zoldrag, I'm also holding like it looks good, but I also said in my reaction to the trailer that it looks almost too good to be true, and I want to wait till gameplay to see what it's going to look like when we see more.
I've heard that argument too on the internet. Can you go back and watch cutscenes in Honkai Star Rail right now? You can't.
Nope.
Whenever you watch cinema and it's fucking done. Like, period. Same thing with Genshin Impact. So what's the problem with putting the cutscene inside of the game and then you watch the cutscene and then it's gone and then deleting everything behind you? Because that's pretty much how you do it, right?
Yep.
Furthermore, Zenless Zone Zero is already doing that. And people are complaining about their storage space on the mobile device. I get that. I understand the constrictions of a mobile game. I'm not an idiot. I understand that part. But what I'm trying to tell you is they can always just remove what the patch is done with, like they do in Wuthering Waves with these fucking time-gated events.
Yep.
You just remove the shit. Fuck off.
Yep.
We're done. You saw that cutscene already. You can go watch it on YouTube if you want to. We'll put it on the channel.
Yep.
But that shit taking up space.
Yep.
I feel like it's a problem. I mean, I feel like it's a solvable problem, Shauna. I do. You can solve that problem. You can. You're right. All these motherfuckers are hard coping. Let me find the disagreements. But Gacha Smack, my question to you is, what do you think the gacha space can do for the people who doesn't have the attention span for anything the story has to offer? They just there.
And just don't play the story. Just this is what they can do for you. Add a skip button. What the hell? What is that question?
For the character. So I feel like it just goes into what I just said, though.
Or play another game, yeah.
Watch
the fuck?
Fucking Mr. Mime, which is what they do right now in the Gacha story, or do you want to watch that adaptation shake that ass? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Do you want to watch Shake That Ass in adaptation form, or do you want to watch them Mr. Mime?
Skip and summary
I
would go
see.
along with true.
Nah.
The story is so good, Robin sucked us
Yes.
off. True, that's my fucking girlfriend.
I feel like the people who are there for the character are really
Dude,
gonna be there.
Did you guys see when I made a post saying I'm gonna turn her straight? Who did I say that about? Was it Jane Doe? Bro, people got so mad on Twitter to the point where I offended some females, I think, and even like people like Captain Cabinets was holding that against me. Because I remember seeing someone sending me a clip of her like reacting to a video of mine, and she just randomly brought that up. She's like, yeah, he's such a nice guy, just like how he wants to force the Jane Doe to turn fucking straight. I was like, bitch, do you not know that was a fucking joke? It's not real. It's a fucking PNG on the fucking screen. Holy fucking retardation, man.
Okay, listen, man. I gotta make sure this is being conveyed. You realize the people playing these gacha games.
You want Attack on
are
Dead? Yeah, they
coming
dead ass
from
did.
the anime community. They're coming from the now. Not
Hey,
everybody.
I'm gonna be real. I thought the anime community was the worst. The gacha community is by far the worst.
But a lot of
I would rather deal with MHA fans than deal with the gacha community. And that's saying something.
people are, I would argue the majority of them are just anime fans. They're just anime fans, man. Okay, hold on. I got a guy who's saying something. Smack, I totally agree with ZZZ being the best in terms of the cutscenes and comic book art style, and I love that. But I fucking hate is that they still manage to put loads of text, which is just text, and not even in a static image style, just like a text window somewhere down on my screen. No dabbing, no nothing, and it is part of the main story, and they actually put info to the story there. What do you think about that? I'm sorry, Crocs. I'll be honest. I'm not. It's not coming to my mind.
I don't know what he's talking about either.
I'm not saying it doesn't exist, by the way.
Is he saying that, like, when running around a town or something in the story, that there's I feel like that very rarely happens, and when it does, it's not really that important to the story. Is that what they're talking about? I think it's the fade to black transition text. I feel like that text is not really that important. Or am I going crazy? It's like comparative. How many of y'all play JRPGs in my chat? Like games like Tales of Arise, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, stuff like that. I feel like it's similar to, like, when you're in a fight in an RPG or JRPG, even Metaphor does this, right? When you're in a fight in a JRPG or RPG, and then, like, while you're fighting, they're talking, but you're so concentrated on the fight, you're not really paying attention. But most of the time, that dialogue is, like, not really that important, you know?
I don't know what you're talking about. To be completely fair, I haven't been the most, like, tapped in ZZZ lately, so maybe that's probably why.
Tales of Berseria, one of my favorites. I fucking love Velvet.
Thank you for the prime sub. No, seriously, can y'all just black screen text? Oh, the non-voice parts of the story. I see what y'all are saying. I mean, listen, man, here's the thing.
Wait.
I get what
but isn't that non-voiced part of the story only in the English version because of the English voice actors? Isn't it voiced in Japanese? Right? Or am I crazy? I haven't done the latest 2 patches in ZZZ. So I don't know if that's something new. Well, I'm pretty sure that it's English only. It's mostly for text with NPC. So it's not like main story shit. It's just, he's talking about the side quests, right? If so, then, man, who gives a fuck about the side quests?
you're saying, but you got to understand that is just like, that has been baked into gaming and storytelling for so long. I feel like I can't really I can't really say anything about that because that's just classic turn-based, one element of classic turn-based storytelling. Keep in mind, these are mobile games and there are a lot of limitations that come with it. I understand that. And we've been talking about them. ZZZ may have the most and longest cutscenes, but it also has double the size of Wuthering Waves and almost the size of a 4-year-old game Genshin. So, okay, so Theo, first of all, they already remedied that in ZZZ, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, ZZZ audience, I know y'all are in here. Didn't they remedy that by saying you can now delete the old shit? You literally have the autonomy to
Oh,
delete
I've been,
the old
if
shit.
if they did do that, that's awesome. I've been saying that to free up space, Gacha games should be doing this for the longest. If I've already done 1.0, let me delete text and shit files from 1.0. I don't need it anymore, right?
I feel like they just mentioned that. Yes? Okay. EO, thank you. I know EO's a fucking ZZZ specialist. You can delete it.
ZZZ just didn't have a him, you know? He was the only motherfucker that should be being praised in the ZZZ community. I just want to see how he said it.
Delete the old shit. I feel like they just mentioned that. Yes? Okay. EO, thank you. I know EO's a fucking ZZZ specialist.
If he said that with a smirk, I would have died laughing. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
You can delete it. Here, guys, I want to go into another thing before I start reading more of this stuff. And I think all of us are guilty of it. Right now, what we're doing is we're scrutinizing. Often at times, the greatest ideas get thrown in the trash because people only focus on the scrutiny instead of then focusing on how to turn the idea into something that actually exists. Right now, a lot of times in the Gacha community, people present good ideas, catalysts, as you will. And what happens is we start to peel that catalyst back and we say, this is wrong with it, this is wrong with it, this is wrong with it. And then the majority of the time, people go, yeah, so this doesn't work. No, bro, you barely started working on the idea, okay? Let's scrutinize it, sure, pick it apart, but now let's figure out how to fucking refine it and turn it into a real thing.
Yep, I agree.
That just happened right now, right? You just said the storage space, that's the problem. Okay, now how do we fix that problem? We fix that problem by what ZZZ just did. Delete the old shit. You have that autonomy now. You ain't got enough space, get some of that old shit out of there. We can continue to keep it going. The other thing I want to explain to you guys is why is there so much complaints on a mobile device? Are you guys... There's no way to get out of this. There's no way. Are you guys using updated phones, bro?
Dude, thank you. Dude, I went off on a viewer. Not like I went off on a viewer the other day, but I pretty much like just shut him down because you're like, oh, well, it's not going to do good. This doesn't look like it's going to run on my phone. This is not going to do good. Brother, I hate that fucking argument so much. How do you expect games to get better graphically, mechanically, cinematic-wise? How do you expect them to get better if they don't upgrade the game? It's like saying, I have a PS2. Why don't the PS5 games work on my PS2? What the fuck do you mean, brother? Buy the PS5 if you want the PS5 game. If the fucking mobile game only works on an iPhone 14, why the fuck are you using an iPhone 6 from 2014? Holy shit. God damn. Upgrade your fucking phone. Instead of wasting fucking $2,000 on C6ing a character, buy a new goddamn phone. It's way cheaper.
I'm gonna ask. I don't know how else to ask that question, bro. Are y'all using updated phones, man?
No,
like,
they're not.
Bro. God, hold up. MC Mao, 10 USD. I could write an essay on this shit. The waffling so heavy we should open a golden corral. People need to value their dollar more. The quality of the product does not match the money it generates. MC, man. It's like it's a non-stop battle in the gacha community with this, okay? I swear, I see them do it in the ARPG community. I see them do it in all the other communities for the most part. The gacha community does not give a fuck about their money, man. Like, dog,
nope.
They just don't.
Nope, they don't.
And that's the problem. It's like I'm always fighting this fucking war with the community about
it's a waste of time.
Them realizing the value of their dollar, bro.
It's a waste of time.
And then when I watch it or when I say these things, you get these dipshits who they're just delusional. And it's like, God damn, how I've already explained it 18 different ways. How can I'm out of ways of explaining it, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm a good motherfucker at explaining stuff, bro. not by my own self-evaluation, by my community. I'm very good at explaining things. I'm
you wouldn't be a
running out of
good
ways
guide maker
to
if you
explain
weren't.
This shit, chat. I am. Storage is not the problem. It's not. It's not the problem. They literally just did in 1.4. Jack is in. What's up, baby? I hope you're doing all right, man. Chat, Jack is in's another content creator in the Gacha space. I hope you're doing well. Jack is in.
I have no idea who that is.
Let me go ahead and explain, or not explain, read this. I'm new in the Gacha space. I usually brush through the story until a cutscene comes up, and I played a lot of AAA games with unmatched story. But this is the truth. Some make a game to gather and make a community, grow the fan base, and the others want to grow gamblers and make as much money. Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
And I guess this is where like Vulcan tells me all the time, like, Smack, you're wasting your time trying to like fix the space.
These people,
you know?
bro, these people have an addiction. They are fucking addicted. They literally have a mental disorder. Most of the people that play gacha games. It is a waste of time. I learned already that it's a waste of time to try and make them change their ways or mind about certain games. It's just literally a waste of time.
But I don't know how to operate any other way. I don't know how to operate any other way.
I feel that.
Always striving for I'm always striving for improvement. That's just how I fucking function. And so when I see problems that can be improved upon, I'm a passionate fucking guy. So I'm like, okay, well, we can fix this. And then you realize the infrastructure is set for these people to just be fucked. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's not enough for me to get a bag, bro. I'm serious. I need more. I need a reason to be here that is meaningful to my soul.
Yep. Like, for example, I'm going to be honest with you. I think I could be way bigger as a content creator if during COVID, I decided to pursue Genshin like every other creator did and constantly keep making updates, keep making videos. But I very, very early on in literally 1.1, I was already bored with the game. When I do content for something, it's because I genuinely love it and like it. If I don't, I'm not going to make content on it because I need a purpose to do content on the game. Because I'm going to be real with you, chat. Even YouTube, you don't really get a crazy amount of money on YouTube unless you're averaging 1 million views a month. Even 1 million views a month is like maybe a couple grand, maybe like $2,000 or something. Right now, when I was steadily making content, it was like maybe 500,000 views a month. And even that is only like maybe $400 to like $1,000 a month, which is the amount of time that you put in to get those views, or at least for me at that point, I was working myself to the bone. So for me to go, edit until 4 a.m. and then wake up at 9 a.m. for work and the gym, and then come home and, do it all over again and sit at the PC after working 8 hours, sit at the PC for another 10 hours. I have to have a reason, and I have to actually love what I'm doing for me to do that. If I don't, I'm not going to do it. I'm wasting my time. I'm guilty of that. Wuwo was a wake-up call, so now I'm mostly free to play. They made this game free to play. Goddamn, I'm going to play the goddamn free to play good. I don't even want to know how much money you spend, bro. It would help if we knew how much time and resources it takes to do a patch. How much do they need to do a new region? A year. I've already explained that earlier. It takes them over a year to do it. And they've been developing it for over a year. They don't need excuses. They provide a live service game for free. If people give them money, all they get from it is we're doing it right. We don't need exactly. Yep. They make millions. They have plenty of money. They make, let me fix that, billions.
Because if I'm
just this year, they made $12 billion from January to November 14th. They made 12 billion.
Just here collecting a bag, I'm just a fucking empty shell. What am I doing? You don't have no meaning.
As of November 14, 2024, Hoyoverse, a Shanghai-based gaming company, has generated approximately 12 billion in-app purchases revenue. That's not counting console and PC, by the way. Hoyoverse, yeah. So they just go on and on talking about it. But yeah, 12 billion in 1 year. Not millions, billions of dollars. We're crazy for asking for a little bit more cutscenes, I'm not excusing Woo. Like, let's be real, man. They're also another predatory gacha company that wants you to spend money on their game. Are they a little bit better than other gacha games? Yeah, but at the end of the game, at the end of the day, it's a gacha game, and they're gonna do whatever they can to make you spend money on their game. Like, let's be real.
Like that for months. What you have message about this for Ananta and NTE or new upcoming big gachas? Because I don't think old big gacha change their route until they get big. I mean, big loss. So I can understand English is probably a barrier for you, brother. That's exactly Otaku. I just addressed that point earlier. I essentially said it seems that I'm starting to catch on to this. These gacha companies drop their game and they have their like, no, we're not going to do that in this game. This game will only do this, and we will not evolve it in this way.
Yep.
Because NTE and Ananta are showing that the story, the methodical approach to story, it's already advanced. It's already being evolved in those games.
Yep.
They're already doing the faster, snappier cutscenes. They're already
like,
throwing.
Hey, I will show you a perfect example, chat. I will show you a perfect example. The MTV video I just did, that is the one thing I did praise about the game. A lot of other things I criticized
you know what time
about
it is,
the game.
chat.
Shut your bitch ass up, Legions. NTE, is it gas or is it ass? Let me go to the part with the cutscene. 1 second, chat. Like, DBT was seeing how expressive the characters were, especially in the cutscenes. Dude, they made it so much fun to watch, even though I understood nothing about what was going on, because obviously I don't speak Mandarin or Chinese, right? So I don't know anything about the story. So if you're coming here, look at these cutscenes, man. On if the story is good, I won't be able to give you that until the cutscenes are so fucking good. To play that for myself. But I will say the actual storytelling of the game, like where's the other part, or the little right there, and like, these aren't even cutscenes; these are in-game dialogue. Do you see how much more fun this is to watch than fucking Honkai Star Rail? Them just sitting face to face, no camera angle changes, no nothing, no facial expressions, cold, static, inhumane. They literally look expressionless. And then you get games like this coming out now that are crazily, like, very expressive, very, very animated, you know? Tropey anime, like, mad symbol on their forehead. Like, they'll literally put those things in, and they'll sometimes change the animation. Like, dude, like, make it look like... This looks so like good. Cartoon, like Ananta may, if it looks anything like the trailer, may fuck NTE. But keep in mind, NTE now probably has a fire lit under their ass. Not only is this only a closed beta test in China that was very, very bare bones and probably still needed some more time to cook, but now that they got a fire under their ass because of Ananta, they're probably going to go even harder and work even harder to make their game better. So, hey, I'm still excited for this game, and I am also excited for Ananta if it looks anything like it does. But he is right. The newer games that are coming out are stepping up compared to, like, Star Rail is scared to change. Genshin's scared to change. ZZ is not. That is the only company in Holy Universe games that is not afraid to change. And Honkai Impact 3 also with part 2, definitely because of, you know, them being their love letter and their smaller game is definitely something that they do care about.
In more quality.
I'm gonna be honest. I may be one of the few people that's actually very excited about Arknight's Enfield. My boy Chaotic is also pretty excited about it. I think me and him are pretty much one of the very few people that are actually excited for Arknight's Enfield. I think it's gonna be very good, especially if you've watched the Arknight's fucking anime. It's so fucking good, dude.
These, whether it be high, medium, low, they're already doing it. And Zenless Zone Zero is another example. They're already doing it. It's happening right now in real fucking time. But you won't see those things and those changes occur in pre-existing gacha games like Honkai Star Rail.
Yep.
I'm giving Wuthering Waves a little bit of a leeway here because they, just like ZZZ,
they rewrote the entire story. Yeah, even with the beginning of the game, they rewrote the entire story. They rewrote the entire story so they could make the game better. And they're constantly, with every patch, making the game better. And I think in 2.0, I think this is what I think about 1.0 and forward in Wuthering Waves. I truly think 1.0 was the prologue. 1.1 was really fucking good. But 1.0 to 1.4 was a prologue of the game. 2.0 is where I think Kuro really starts cooking. There's a reason why they're pushing 2.0 so fast and not going to like 1.7, 1.8 before they do 2.0. That shit's ready. They've been working on that shit nonstop. I'm very excited for 2.0. Which I don't know if I told you guys this, by the way. For all of you guys that are here, you're going to be the first ones to know. And if you're still watching this on YouTube, I guess you'll hear this too. I have spoken to someone at Twitch, and I it's very high possibility, I'll let you know by the end of next week, that I will be doing my Wuthering Waves 2.0 stream while being on the front page of Twitch. So it is going to be a pretty crazy stream. I may need some more mods. I'm just going to be real. Because there's going to be thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people in the stream constantly. And there's going to be constantly new people coming in every second. So if anyone, that's been here for a very long time wants to be a mod, let me know. DM me.
I'm giving them benefit of the doubt, but I'm only grading them on what I've saw thus far. What I've saw thus far, I guess I got to grill Wuthering Waves a little more, is an improvement on things that should have been good on launch. People are like, the voice acting has gotten
I said that earlier. I also said that earlier. And I love Wuthering Waves, but I also said the same shit.
so much better. It should have been better on launch.
Yep.
They had a blueprint laid out for them.
Yep. The other
Look,
gotchas
I want y'all
and
to think about
PGR.
this. Say what you will about Genshin Impact. Them motherfuckers was carving paths. They was pioneering, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's the one thing I disagree with. That's the one thing I disagree with. You know why? Let's be real. The one that carved the path was Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild carved the path to all these open world gacha games. Look at this. They carved the path though, right? Watch this, watch this. It's so bad. Dude, even the monsters are you know. Even the fucking mini games on the open world are exactly the same. Oh my god, dude. The camps and everything, bro. The hilly churls are literally the same as the goblins. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, they definitely carved away. True. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy shit, that's bad. Oh my god, that one was bad. Oh my god, even the fucking Spiral Abyss Island? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so bad. It's so bad. Hey. But when all y'all dick sucker Genshin fans want to say that every other game is copying Genshin, let's state the fucking facts here, okay? Genshin copied Zelda. And now all these other games are also copying Zelda. Let's be real, okay? They actually played RPGs. They would know this. Damn. Even the fucking wild animals have the same animations. That's wild. Somebody said in chat earlier, I'm surprised Nintendo never sued them. Well, that's because the Pal World's being sued by the Pokemon company, not Nintendo. But yeah. Yep. That's wild. That's Man, that's holy shit.
In that bitch, like, all right, we're gonna figure. Oh, that didn't work. All right, keep walking. They've been literally making the path. Wuthering Waves had the path in front of them, bro. You know, you just gotta run down that bitch.
That's true.
It's like, I'm not about to give you all this praise because you're improving things that should have been there on launch, bro.
This is literally what I said earlier. I absolutely 100% agree with this. Even like, bro, they even had PGR as an example. They're doing all this quality of life stuff that's already in PGR. Gacha games do this all the time. It should have been at launch, but they're purposely just putting it throughout updates of the game to make you think like, oh my God, they're working so hard. My devs, oh, they're working so hard. They're adding so much quality of life. It should have been in the game at launch. They're copying from games that already have all this stuff. Their own other game, PGR, already has this stuff. Y'all are going to say, yeah, but PGR was out for years. Okay, good. That means that they already had the blueprint. They already knew what they should have did. They purposely don't add at the launch, so it looks like they're adding a lot of content in future patches. That's exactly why they do it.
Bro, you want me to sit here and say you had a blue fucking print laid out for?
Yeah, that's also another thing. Japan, like Palworld's getting sued because they're based in Japan, where Nintendo also is. It's going to be very difficult for a Japanese company to sue a company in China. No, I don't even think it's possible.
For you, and you still manage to be competitive, just competitive. Like, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, true hummus.
That is a real adult fucking evaluation there. The shit that they're doing is good, sure, but they should have already had that done. By the way, Wuthering Waves launched with Tencent in their corner. They didn't just...
Yeah, so that's one thing a lot of people don't know. Tencent, now everyone thinks, oh, Tencent just bought them out. No. Tencent was already backing them, but now Tencent is backing them 100% instead of like 20% or whatever the fuck it was before.
Like, it wasn't just Kudo Games. They already had Tencent in their fucking corner, which means they already had that money to make these things happen.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm not sitting here trying to tell you why it didn't happen. I don't fucking know. I wasn't in the room, but they had the resources. I assure you that. They had the motherfucking resources, bro. They had Hero Entertainment.
I bet they do.
Tencent, and then themselves. Okay, the crazy shit is that if you go to B School and talk about specializing in business gaming, one of the topics of intrigue. Oh, I love these. I love these kind of comments because they give insight into like things that I'm dealing with as a content creator, things that content creators deal with, and they're studying it in school. All right, is that if you go to B School and talk about specializing in business gaming, one of the topics of intrigue is how to monetize behavior.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. I bet they got that shit going on in these gacha companies, boys. How to monetize behavior, man.
I doubt. I agree. They probably do.
And well, this is not a surprise, right? Gacha companies have some of the most brilliant minds in psychology and business.
Yeah, I agree, Diamond.
And they're literally constantly having meetings about how these gacha consumers think, act, their motive, okay, what they do with their day-to-day time, what they value, what they don't value, and they're saying, how can we put this shit in play to put him in an infinite Tsukuyomi, to fucking
I love that analogy.
Devour that poor soul's brain.
Yep.
Guys, not everybody is as strong-minded as Smack, and I'm not glazing myself. I am one strong-minded motherfucker. Been through a lot of shit. I can't share it because I don't throw family under the bus. But like,
same. I literally talked about this the other day in my drama response video.
Not everybody is strong-minded. Not everybody's tectone. Not everybody can take the scrutiny of fucking tectone.
Yep.
People telling him to kill himself. People going to his house threatening to kill him. People telling him he's a rapist even though he hasn't even been fucking proven guilty. It's like, not everybody can handle this shit. Okay, not everybody has thick skin. There are millions of gacha players who are absolutely fragile in the brain.
I love Girls Frontline too. It's so good.
And this is why the gacha space is looked on in the games why everyone outside of the space hates it so much, because they're like, this shit is, everybody understands it, they see it, it's common sense to everybody except these niggas in
Gotcha
the
players.
space. It's
Yep.
just like,
Yep.
I'm sitting
And
there
we're
trying
never gonna get
constantly
through to
tell
them.
bro, wake up.
Ever. We're never gonna get
Get
through to them
there.
ever.
You know, you are an ungrateful motherfucker. I love you, man. I love you too, bro. It's an ongoing battle. Like I said, I think I've said as much as I could. Genazad is typing and I keep fucking missing it. That's my motherfucking nigga, bro. Where's Genazad at? Hold up. I feel like he was cooking. Where's he at? Genazad. Have you been saying shit, bro? I've been missing you. W's in the chat from, okay, here we go. Genazad said, have you considered that Dwayne only has 2 skyscrapers and 15 yachts? This will take away a lot of money that could go towards more. Hey, true.
Hey, chat, you were right. Yeah, I will DM Hectone, Godsmack, and Genazad once I come up with the topics for the video, for the little podcast, like an hour. Probably gonna try to keep it within an hour.
Ooh. Hey, true, brother. Chat. You know what, man? I'm sorry. I gotta throw this guy under the bus one more time, bro. Hold up. Give me time to prepare, chat. Give me time to prepare because this is gonna be funny.
Ooh,
Sip Balls in
oh
my
my
mouth was
God.
referring to them being overworked. That means that he fell. That means he fell for this.
Oh my God, the way crying. Oh man, yeah, I feel so bad about a billionaire fucking crying that people are talking bad about his game online. Oh my, he's gonna cry in his yacht while drinking. Oh my God, these people are so dumb. Oh my God.
When he watched this video and was brought to tears, bro.
You know what? Do you want to know a video I did watch and was brought to tears the other day? We'll look at it later, but I just want to bring it up. I was getting teary-eyed. I don't know if y'all saw this, but you guys know that those of you that love Otto like I do, you guys saw that she performed a song with Hatsune Miku. This was after the fact, and she was bawling her eyes out and talking about how she got a lot of hate online. And she thought about quitting multiple times, and she persevered through it, and she got to, I think she also talked about losing someone she was close to, family-wise, and then also being able to do this was like a dream come true for her. Bro, this shit made me get teary-eyed. But a billionaire crying in his yacht, no, no. Like, let me explain to you. Let me show you what actual tears sounds like. That's actual tears. Like, she can't even talk. Those are actual tears. This motherfucker went, they were talking bad about me online. Thank you. Bruh, I can't believe people actually fell for that shit.
He thinks that Dwayne is overworked because he saw that speech up there and it was like, it hit his soul, bro. He said, oh my God, Dwayne, I understand. I get it. So bro's a little gullible, man. All right, bro's a little gullible, man. It is what it is. Holy shit. Take my wallet. Dwayne cried for us. Yeah, chat, hold on, bro. Hold on.
Man.
Who owns Hoyoverse? Are you ready, chat? My favorite picture is coming up. Who owns Hoyoverse? Oh shit, there it is.
Oh my.
That shit is such such a gold picture, man. It's so good. It's so fucking good, man.
What a Chad. What a Chad.
Chad, it's so fucking good, man. How much is Hoyoverse worth? Oh, let's see it. Oh man, dude, bro.
That's insane. Yeah, see? And 12 billion of that was made this year.
Guys, man, there's no way you got up there and did that, bro. There's no shot, man.
Yep. Yep.
Listen,
Our beloved
I
CEO.
do want to say, hold on. I do want to say, as enough of the memes, and I think we'll probably end this off.
Yeah, I got shit to do. Let's
Money
go.
Doesn't buy you happiness.
True.
If that were true, then one of the most beloved comedians of all time wouldn't have taken his own life, right?
True.
Those who know, right?
Yep.
I don't even have to state the guy's name, but like it's
Same thing with the, what's his name from Linkin Park, Chester. Same thing.
it doesn't buy you happiness. So you guys have got to understand that there's a possibility that Dwayne is battling demons with all that damn money. You know what I'm saying? There's a possibility. You put John Whitty in the chat, brother.
Hell no, I'm not watching his fucking emotional video. Are you fucking kidding me? You think I give a fuck about a billionaire crying over fucking people talking about his company online? Hell fucking no, I don't.
I'm from the hood. I don't give a fuck about you leaking my government name. My name is John Andrew Whitty. Any nigga that want the smoke, pull your little goofy ass up.
I say the same shit. When something popped up on my screen once and chat was like, oh, you just got doxxed. I was like, man, I pray one of y'all just show up. I got a 12 gauge and a Glock with your name on it if you come to my fucking house.
Town, and you're gonna find out this light-skinned nigga ain't for them games. Anyways, you gotta understand that $23 billion doesn't equate to happiness. It doesn't necessarily equate to happiness. I think it definitely can contribute to a
No, I
lot
haven't
of
watched the
happiness,
ZZ
but
demo
at the
yet.
same time,
I might
we
watch it
all
tomorrow.
heard the phrase more money, more problems.
Yep, more money, more
So
problems.
The problems still exist with this guy. In fact, if anything, his life has been threatened. His car has been fucking beat in. I'm not gonna sit here and meme on this guy like he doesn't have problems just because he's a billionaire. But we aren't gonna sit here though and pretend like $4 billion company. We're not gonna do this, guys. We're really not.
No.
Godspeed to him, and I hope this guy lives a great life. My whole entire scrutiny has to do with what we're getting as consumers and fucking gamers, guys, okay? Because here's the other thing that you guys have to understand. Gaming is not what it was when I was growing up. When I was growing up, developers put their soul into these fucking video games, and they did not care about the dollar. They just...
And now it's full of DEI bull fucking shit trying to push their messaging onto you when we didn't ask for any of that fucking shit.
They just wanted you to be like, oh my God, I enjoyed that game. That doesn't exist really today.
Nope.
Not.
I feel like maybe Square Enix is the few companies that are still like that. That's about it.
Not really, right? Every once in a while we get a Baldur's Gate. That's fucking cool. But for the most part, what actually happens is the corpa got wind of these gamers loving these games, and they said, oh, that looks like a lot of money. That looks like a way for me to capitalize on.
1,000,000%.
The corpa fucking outfit came over here.
1,000,000%.
Started seeping and injecting.
Yeah, exactly. Look at
into
Ubisoft, the
gaming
first few Assassin's Creed games against versus now.
monetization
Yep,
and
absolutely. That's a good
garbage to
example.
Dilute the product of the fucking video game.
Yep.
So stop being naive and understand that all of this shit that we are arguing for is with that in mind, because we see it happening in 4K because we're fucking adults, okay? And we're OG gamers. We understand this shit. We know what was good and what was not good. And I think that's gonna wrap up this fucking long-winded tangent.
Hell fucking yes. Okay, good. That was, hey, I'm gonna be real. I'm sorry, YouTube. I did pause a lot. I said I was gonna try not to pause a lot. It is almost a 3-hour video, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Is a lot of people gonna probably watch this on my channel? Maybe not. But I'm still gonna put it up there because guess what? I am in the same boat as Gacha Smack. I absolutely agree with pretty much every single thing that he said, except maybe Wuthering Waves taking from Genshin, which, or no, Genshin, saying Genshin was the one that paved roads for all these other gacha games, which to a certain extent is true, but let's not forget that Genshin also literally just stole everything frame for frame from Breath of the Wild. But everything that he said about us just wanting more, cutscenes and better the games that we're spending money on and playing. We give so much money to these companies, and it's just all these people are so fine with just getting slop every single month, and they just think that it's the greatest gift on God's green earth. It just blows my fucking mind. I implore you, if you're watching this video and you only play gacha games, I've said this many times in my videos, go play a real game. Go play a JRPG. Go play an RPG. Go play a Last of Us. Go play a God of War. Go play a Final Fantasy game. Go play a Dragon Quest, a Persona, Tales of game. Go Nier, one of the greatest stories told ever, right? Nier. Fucking go play an actual good told story, $70 game instead of spending thousands of dollars in these games a year. Bro, you will see the difference night and day. I think a lot of these people just are so used to playing gacha games now, and maybe they just don't play a lot of new RPGs or JRPGs anymore, and they just think that these gacha games are like the best thing ever because they're free to play now. I assure you, there's way better shit out there, man. I implore you, go play some good games. Cyberpunk is so base for letting us nuke a corpo. True. Dude, one of these days on stream, I'm going to finish fucking Cyberpunk. I'm going to finish Cyberpunk. Dude, the Ubisoft skin was diabolical. I can't believe they made her look so brawlic and ugly. Oh my God. Oh my God. I used to play fucking FPS games. Go back and play those. They're probably better money spent than playing gacha games. Now, people are probably like, you're saying this as a gacha creator. Yeah. I'm trying to let you guys know that these games are not meant to be played the way that you guys are playing them. They are not meant to be played every single day for multiple hours a day. They are meant to be played on the fucking toilet, or when you're sitting at your desk at work and you've got nothing else to do. You're on a plane and you want to log in and do your daily something. On a train, on your way to commute to work, right? If you commute through a bus or train or whatever. They are not meant to be played 6 to 8 hours a day, every fucking day. That is just not how they're meant to be played. Go play an actual game for the love of God, man. That's the point. You're saying this as a gacha gamer because y'all motherfuckers playing it like your life depends on it. Exactly. It's so bad. Juggling 4 gacha, you have a mental illness. No offense, backseat. Hey, I'm just going to be honest with you, man. But all y'all that play multiple gachas at the same time have a mental... Actually, hold on. All y'all that play multiple gachas at the same time, are you playing any actual other games? Where do you find the time to play at work all day? If you're fucking working. Work all day, do IRL chores, etc., stuff like that, and play 4 fucking gacha games? Do you have time to play any other game? Nope. There used to be hospitals for people like you guys. I'm going to be honest. Mental fucking asylums. Oh man, I'm just being honest. I get home, work from 7 gacha day, work to 7 gacha dailies, chores, sleep. Bro, why? I literally need to know. You got a job. There's no way you can manage more than 2 gachas. I don't understand it. I'm a backseat gamer watching gaming being done. Play gacha. I don't even know what to say to that. I don't know what to say to that. Ryuko manages 6 or 7. He also he used to play other games. But he also said in his video that he plays those games in the morning, logs in, does the dailies before he goes to work, and then he doesn't touch them again. He just he plays them in the morning. He gets his daughter up for school while she's waiting for the bus. Before he goes to work at 10 a.m., he's got a couple hours to just do that. I think he also plays other games. I play 7 and I still have time to play Destiny 2, Overwatch, Rogue Company, and do you have a job? Oh, military. When I deploy, I don't have time for everything. Oh, okay, so you're not deployed right now. Okay, that makes sense. Damn, I'm pretty sure bro don't sleep. Oh my God. Hey, if you guys watched the video until now, I appreciate y'all. Leave a like, leave a comment down below. I'm sure there's a lot of people going to disagree with this video, because that's just how the gacha community is. They, instead of wanting a better product, they'd rather just defend it with their life and shit on everything. So, hey, it is what it is. We try to give our takes, people like me and Gacha Smack and Tectone even, and we try to make you guys change the way that you see these games, but I just don't think some of y'all will ever listen. But hey, it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time, and let me know down below why you are mentally ill and just play these games all day.